Cougar fans, we're on standby for the Campbell game. Stay tuned here to WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
This is Jason Kidd, head basketball coach of the Lady Cougars.
Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris.
This is Lori Johnson. This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is number 30, former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning. Having trouble seeing the scoreboard? Then it's time to see me, Dr. Jill Browning.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with CNL Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hey, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
This is Bailey Ball. I'm back for fall at my supply.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Portman at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
Hey, this is Cougar basketball coach Ernie Mac Clausen.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
At Wildcat Arena on Prudent Court is where Campbell plays tonight. The Lady Cougars taking on the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. Welcome into complete coverage of Campbell basketball. Jim Freeman along without Don Atherton. We're missing Don tonight. And Don, glad you're connected to WLAF tonight. But it's a solo effort here tonight from Wildcat Arena as the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats may be the hottest team in the area. Coming in, 7 straight wins. 10-8 on the season. They started off a dismal 3-8. Campbell County is 8-10 in the district. Campbell is 2-1, and Oak Ridge is 4-0. This will complete the first half of the round robin in the district tournament in the district schedule in the regular season for Oak Ridge. And Coach Paige Taylor's team is 4-0 atop the district standings. Campbell County, led by Jason Kitts, is 2-1 in the district. Stay connected. We'll talk about the probable starters for this basketball game. First of 2 here on the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from A Fall at My Supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See A Fall at My Supply.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
Go Cougars!
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
Our first game this afternoon, the Cougars of Campbell County JV team falling in a tough one to Oak Ridge, 64-51. It was a much closer game than the final score is indicating, 64-51. Campbell trailed by 4 at the half, 29-25. In fact, led in both halves of the game. Led in scoring tonight, the Lady Cougars. The Cougars JVs, Luke Browning with 13 points, including a big left-hand jumper. Eli Dorton with 6. Gavin Owens with 9 points in a fine game. Logan Day with 11. Gabe St. John chipped in 9 points. Brady Hatmaker, 3 for the Campbell County Cougar JVs, losing a tough one tonight, 64-51. In the girls' contest, Oak Ridge, coached by Paige Taylor in her 8th season. Of course, she is in the Hall of Fame at Bradley Central, where she played high school in Cleveland. And, of course, started at Vanderbilt at Nashville, assisted by Todd Wright, Christina Sims, and Angela Wright. The probable starters for the 10-8 Lady Wildcats of Oak Ridge. The forwards, Ziana Stewart, 5'7" sophomore. Her mother, Kiki, the all-time leading scorer here at Oak Ridge. And, by the way, she's the niece of T. Higgins. At a guard forward spot, Lindsay Cleveland, 5'7" sophomore, getting the start in front of Anaya Porter. Cannon Green is the other forward, 5'8" senior. In the middle, Jenna Johnson, 5'10" sophomore. The guards, Demetrius Strickland, 5'3" junior. And as mentioned, Lindsay Cleveland playing a guard forward spot tonight for Oak Ridge. This is the first home game for Oak Ridge in a couple of weeks. After a 3-8 start, Oak Ridge is 10-8. And speaking of T. Higgins, he was at the game last Tuesday over at Knoxville West. A win by Oak Ridge, by the way. For Campbell is Coach Jason Kitts, assisted by Ryan Browning, Adam Ellison, Brooke Kitts, and his former Lady Cougar Jessica Stanley. The Lady Cougars 8-10, 2-1 in the district. Oak Ridge atop the district, 4-0. The forwards, Bella Lester, 5'9" sophomore. Destiny Rutherford, 5'6" sophomore. In the middle, Emma Brandenburg, 5'10" junior. The shooting guard, Carly Kitts, sophomore, 5'8". Sailor Hutchison, 5'8" sophomore, is the point guard. Lacey Pemberton continues nursing that injured ankle and is due back soon, but certainly won't be soon enough for Campbell County. In reserve, Aaliyah Woodson, 5'6" sophomore. Reagan Stanfield, a 5'9" sophomore. Reagan Davis, a 5'5" freshman. And Abby Paul, a 5'6" sophomore. Back with the tip and the starting lineups here in just a moment from Prudent Court. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is Lace to Pearls for Girls in downtown La Follette, and this is Jennifer. We're here to serve. We'd love to be your personal shopper. We have ladies' collection of clothing in here along with little girls' collection. So let us shop for you. Come and see us Tuesdays Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in downtown La Follette.
This is Skeeter with Doyle's Tire Shop. We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name brand tires as my dad Doyle did when he first opened up.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&O Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&O Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from one piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&O Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
There are two types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by. BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back BP to Big O's Get and Go and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing. 423-566-6561.
Number 14, Justin Rutherford. Sophomore, number 15, Harvey Kidd. Sophomore, number 33, Sailor Hutchison. And rounding up the lineup is the junior, number 41, Emma Brandenburg. Lady Cougars are coached by head coach Jason Kitts, assistant coaches include Brian Browning, Adam Ellison, and Brooke Kitts. And now, the starting lineup for your Oak High School Lady Wildcats, starting at guard, standing 5'3", the junior, number 3, Demetria Strickland. Starting also at guard, standing 5'7", sophomore, number 5, Zayana Stewart. Starting also at guard, sophomore, standing 5'7", number 12, Lindsay Cleveland. Starting at guard, senior, 5'8", number 24, Cannon Green. And the starting forward, sophomore, standing 5'10", number 34, Jenna Johnson. The Wildcats are coached by Paige Taylor, assisted by Todd Wright, Christina Sims, and Angela Wright.
It is Campbell at Oak Ridge tonight, taking on the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. Campbell in all orange, white numerals trimmed in blue. And the Cougars, the numbers on the fronts of the jerseys. In blue, trimmed in white. Oak Ridge in all white with maroon stripes down either side of the white trunks and tops. Maroon numerals. Oak Ridge above the numbers on the fronts of the jerseys. For Oak Ridge, 5'10", Jenna Johnson to leap with Bella Lester, 5'9" sophomore. Tyler Vitito steps in, tosses it up, tap controlled Oak Ridge. The referee tonight is Chris McDaniel. As mentioned, Tyler Vitito, one of the umpires, Jacob Jackson, the other umpire tonight. And Campbell in a man-to-man right up top. This is a hold against Carly Kitts, defending the Campbell man-to-man. So a tight call here, and we played 9 seconds. Oak Ridge will inbound near side, left end of the floor. Basket to our left is where Oak Ridge operates. With the ball, Green. Far side, Strickland loops it on top. This is Stewart. Jumper in the lane is going to roll around and in. Stewart with a shooter's touch. So 2 for Stewart, and Oak Ridge had 2-0. Full court pressure by Oak Ridge, as we thought we would see that. Campbell County gets to the front court. Lester has trouble with it, gets it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson to the far corner. Here's a jumper on the way, short by Rutherford. Rebound snaked away by Oak Ridge. That's Strickland to the far side. This is a moving Stewart, lays it up, no good. Ball at the inline, saved back in, and now Campbell comes away with it. Oak Ridge saved it back in right to Brandenburg. So Campbell, the team rebound. Actually, Brandenburg driving through. Hutchinson shooting the shot up on the left side, left hand, no good. Rebound, Brandenburg, and a travel is called as opposed to perhaps a hold under the bucket. So Campbell at the basket to our right. Oak Ridge down on that far end to work it in play and to bring it the full 94 feet to front court. Campbell in a 2-3 matchup zone now. Inside pass comes to Stewart. Jumper good. Stewart with 4. And her team ahead 4-0. 6:44 to play. Just underway at Wildcat Arena. Campbell against some pressure by Oak Ridge. Front court pass comes to Kitts. Bounce pass right side. Brandenburg lays it up. Got it. That's Brandenburg's first 2, and Campbell is on the board with 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Last touch at the inline down to our left by Oak Ridge. It's Campbell's basketball. So Campbell County catching a break and the ball against a 1-2-2-1 full court press. Pass comes near side. Hutchinson into front court. It comes to Lester. To the free throw line. Driving, bouncing pass slow down the right side. Brandenburg can't hang on. Lester goes back and gets it. And a jump ball is called, or is it a foul? Jump ball, okay. No fist went in the air, so it's a jump basketball. Possession error favors Campbell County. So we face the basket to our right. Lester will toss it in play on the left side of the glass at the end line. Takes the handoff pass, and the referee, Chris McDaniel. Pass, looping way out high to Hutchinson. Deep near corner, far corner to Lester for a 3. It's missing, rebounded by Oak Ridge. High rebound by Lindsey Cleveland. Oak Ridge, front court. Here is Stewart. Near corner, driving the baseline. Johnson. Foul is called. A hack against Campbell County. Shooting violation is called here, as this is tagged on Emma Brandenburg. So 2 fouls tonight, both on Campbell. Kitts, the first one, Brandenburg, the second one. Johnson, a sophomore, 5'10" at the stripe for the 15-foot free toss at the black line down to our left. Toss by Johnson, missing badly. Oak Ridge ahead 4-2 over Campbell. Just underway. We played a couple of minutes. 5:58 to play, opening quarter. Johnson back at the stripe, spins the ball, flexes the knees, launches the shot, got it. So she's on the books, and Campbell trails 5-2. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. Here's Hutchinson, flipping the pass in front court, trying to get it to Lester. Lester saves it. Now to Rutherford down the far side. Basket to our right is where Campbell is operating. Lester between the circles, picked up in the man-to-man by Oak Ridge. That's Cleveland on her. Now Bella Lester driving, bouncing it to a trailing Kitts. It goes out of play near sideline. Last touch by the maroon and white. Some gray there as well. That's Green with the fingertip on it. On this near sideline, front court, down in front of us, it's Lester that tosses it in play to Hutchinson, spinning against Strickland to the free throw line. Stops her dribble, bounce pass low. Kitts leaves the pass off left side. Good with Brandenburg off the glass, spinning in for Emma Brandenburg. It's a 5-4 game. Brandenburg has all 4 Campbell points. We played a couple of minutes and a half, and a blocking foul is called on Campbell. This is tagged on Kitts, I think. That is Rutherford. So Rutherford's first. 3 fouls on Campbell, none on Oak Ridge as a team. We approach the 5-minute mark at the free throw line. Here's Stewart, bumped, no call. Jumper, far corner, far wing. Shot is going to rattle around, no good. Rebound, Johnson with authority. Gets blocked out of play, last touch by Campbell. That was Lester with the defense against Johnson, battling at the baseline down to our left. And Oak Ridge will toss it in place. We face the basket to our left. On the left side of the glass, Strickland will toss it in play, 5'3" junior. In it comes to Johnson on the near side of the lane. Up top, Stewart for a 3. It is missing away. Rebound, Brandenburg cradling it away and then yanking it away from Oak Ridge's Cleveland. Here's Hutchison. Across the stripe in a hurry, down to our right. Lester, top of the circle, Hutchison. Hutchison back to Lester on this near wing. Lester for Campbell. Couple of dribbles. In the lane she goes, and a foul is called on Oak Ridge. This is tagged against Jenna Johnson. The first on Johnson and Campbell, and the first on Oak Ridge. Campbell will have the ball as we face the basket to our right. On this near side at the end line, it's Lester. Smacks the ball once, looking, throwing deep near corner. Hutchison, top of the circle, the pass comes to Rutherford. Posting low on this near block on the right side is Brandenburg, who has all 4 Campbell points. Bounce pass far side, Rutherford gets away from her, but it's last touched by hustling Strickland for Oak Ridge. So the ball stays with Campbell. On the far side of the floor, front court, in front of the Oak Ridge bench is where Lester tosses it in play in that orange jersey and trunks. To Hutchison it comes. Hutchison hands it off to Lester. A hack there by Green, no call. Down top to Rutherford. Rutherford has it stolen away and out of play far. Nope, they're saying it's off Campbell. That was Stewart getting in the way of the pass to Hutchison, who says, I never touched it. That's not what the official says. Front court, Oak Ridge ahead 5-4. We approach the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Here's Stewart. Is that a blocking foul? It is. As opposed to perhaps a travel. This is a push on Brandenburg, so that's 2 on Brandenburg, and here we go. Foul troubles on Emma Brandenburg, and we only have 4:09 to go in the first quarter, so we've just barely gotten this game going. And Brandenburg with her second foul. Pass comes from the inline out top to Stewart. Bumps Hutchison, hands it off to Green, to a trailer. This is Johnson, off the dribble pass, deep far corner, Strickland for a 3. It's going to touch high off the glass, the front of the iron, and missed away. Brandenburg with the rebound for Campbell. To Rutherford, now to Hutchison in front court. Hutchison down the left side of the lane, picked up by Stewart, hands it off to Lester. Oak Ridge man-to-man. And here is Hutchison between the circles. 3:42 to play. First quarter, 5-4 Oak Ridge over Campbell. Hutchison works off the Brandenburg pick, hands it off to Kitts to the free throw line, and a foul is called. This is a push on Oak Ridge. This is tagged on Stewart. Ziana Stewart's first, 5'7" sophomore, 4 points for Oak Ridge. And the single point comes from Jenna Johnson. Brandenburg checks out for Campbell. Coming on in her spot is Reagan Stanfield, 5'9" sophomore. Front court, Campbell. Basket to our right. Ball is knocked away. Saved at the end line. I thought it was saved by Stanfield. It goes out of play. Last touch by the orange and blue. Then it goes right back to Oak Ridge. Down to our right. Baseline back court. Oak Ridge will toss it and play Johnson to Strickland. Campbell zoning 2-3 in the middle. That is Stanfield. To her left is Hutchison. To her right is Lester. And the 3 set under the bucket. Here's Oak Ridge. Working it around. Top of the circle, Green. Shuffles it far side, Strickland. Drives, stops, bump, no call. On top to Green. To a trailing Johnson. Quickly near corner. Jumper by Cleveland is good. It's a 3. Cleveland with a 3. First 3 of the night tonight. And Oak Ridge bounces ahead 8-4. Full court pressure by the Lady Wildcats. That's basically been their calling card for a long time. Lester to front court for Campbell. Deep near corner it comes to Kitts. Left-hand pass down low. Lester spinning away. The shot is no good off the glass. It came away off the glass of the iron. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. Stewart quickly in front court for Oak Ridge. Driving hard down the right side of the lane, and a blocking foul is called on Hutchison. And this will send Strickland to the line, maybe, as we'll have to wait and see how it's sorted out here, as this foul is tagged on Campbell County. That's Hutchison's first. Team foul 5 on Campbell. 2:39 to play. Opening quarter, 8-4 Oak Ridge. Lead pass out high to Stewart. Stewart picked up by Hutchison in that 2-3 set. Now Campbell is gone. Nope, it's still the 2-3. Near side pass comes to Cleveland. Deep near corner to Green. Dogged by Lester. Bounces it inside for Johnson. Controls it finally. Now on top to Green. Shuffles it far side. Strickland. A long three. It's missing. Rebound. Last touched by Oak Ridge. Saved by Stewart. Put up and in. Stewart strong. Put that one through. 6 for Stewart. Oak Ridge ahead 10-4. It's been a while since Campbell has put up points. Almost 4 minutes. Steal by Oak Ridge. To Johnson on the block on the near side. Basket to our left. Off the dribble pass. Intercepted and stolen by Kitts for Campbell. To Rutherford. And here is a save pass by Hutchison as Strickland almost got to it. The trap in front court and Hutchison is held. No, jump basketball is called. It's Oak Ridge's basketball, so turnover Campbell County. The quickness of Oak Ridge, the pressure, the trapping certainly paying dividends. Oak Ridge ahead 10-4, 5 straight points by Oak Ridge as we approach the end of the first quarter. Front court, basket to our left. Oak Ridge with the basketball. Here's Strickland. Far side, Cleveland. Inside pass, trying to get it to Green. She has it. Will bounce it to the free throw line for Stewart for a jumper. Back iron miss. Rebound Campbell. Stanfield clears it away. Stolen by Oak Ridge. Put up by Johnson. Good from in front. Johnson has 3. Oak Ridge has an 8-point lead at 12-4. 1:24 to play in the opening quarter. Oak Ridge pressure. Campbell gets it in front court, and Lester is bumped hard by Johnson trying to get to the basketball. So for Johnson, unofficially her second foul. So the post players, Brandenburg with 2 fouls, and now Johnson with 2 fouls for Oak Ridge. This gives the ball right back to Campbell. Hutchison, front court, basket to our right. 72 seconds to play, first quarter. Lead pass down low. Kitts lays it off the glass. Good. Kitts has 2 and breaks the drought. 12-6. Oak Ridge, 60 seconds to play. First quarter. Campbell 2-3 zone. Jumper, far side for the wing. 3, no good. Rebounded by Campbell's Kitts. The miss by Strickland. And here is Hutchison to toss it in front court to Lester. Campbell may hold for the last shot. Front court down to the near side for Lester. Will spin back to the free throw line. In the paint. Nearly double dribbled. And out here, maybe she did. Here's Hutchison with the ball on top. Rutherford to Lester for Campbell. Lester working, spinning, getting bumped. Steal by Oak Ridge. 27 seconds. This is Strickland driving, shooting, missing. That was Cleveland, no good. Back up again, no good. And here is Stanfield with the basketball, a jump ball, Campbell's possession. Nice hustle, Reagan Stanfield pays off for Campbell County as Reagan Davis enters for the first time. Destiny Rutherford getting a breather. Davis, Hutchison, Stanfield, Kitts, and the inbounder down to our left at the end line is Lester. Oak Ridge, some moderate full court pressure. Hutchison and Lester. Back court, 10 seconds. Pass comes finally to Hutchison in front court. Down the left side, will drive, will shoot, will miss. 5 seconds. Rebound Hutchison, back out. Kitts, right wing, 3 counts. If it goes, it misses at the horn. We played 1. It's Oak Ridge 12, Campbell 6. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Hello Cougar fans, I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the Big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years.
It's Oak Ridge 12, Campbell 6. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network. We played 1 quarter for Campbell. 4 points from Memba Brandenburg with the downside 2 fouls coming midway through the first quarter. The other 2 points coming from Carly Kitts. 3 points from Jenna Johnson for Oak Ridge. 3 from Cleveland, an actual 3-point shot. And then 6 from Ziana Stewart. And Oak Ridge has a dozen ahead of Campbell County. Oak Ridge won on Friday at Carnes, 53-50, the place where Campbell lost by 2 a few weeks back, actually back in December. Campbell won a week ago at home over Central, 68-40. So first action for Campbell since. Front court, Oak Ridge with new replacements in the game. This is Bella Boone, 5'9" junior, and is on top of the basketball. Campbell starts its same 5. Actually, this is not the same 5 that finished the quarter. Campbell with Davis and Kitts and Hutchison, Brandenburg, and Stanfield. Jumper, Oak Ridge, good for 3. This is Strickland from the deep far corner. So Oak Ridge enjoys now its largest lead of 9. Just underway, second quarter. Front court, Campbell. Kitts for Campbell. Throws it deep far corner, Stanfield. Makes a move, stops, flicks it on top to Davis. Davis will drive, nearly traveled to a trailing Hutchison for 3 on the right side on the wing. No good, bad miss. Rebound here, Strickland for Oak Ridge. Strickland down the far side. Will ease up and then toss it out high. Saved by Green to the near side. Cleveland, skip pass. Strickland thought about a 3. Uncorks one. It is no good. Rebound, Brandenburg with authority. And a hold by the trailing Boone, trying to battle with Emma Brandenburg up front. Just could not match Brandenburg. And here's the first foul on Boone. The third, change that to 4th on Oak Ridge. Campbell is a team with 5 fouls. Stanfield to toss it in play. Inline backcourt down to our left. In a 1-2 full court press. Front court. Campbell down the near side. Kitts on the near wing. Kitts will drive to the paint. Will scoop up the left-hand shot. Left side. Yes. Kitts with a take it to the bank. Outside bank. Big play for Campbell. 15-8. First Campbell points in a while. 6.5 minutes to play until halftime. Basket to our left, Oak Ridge. Campbell 2-3 matchup zone. Brandenburg in the middle on that 3 set up front. Here's Boone. One dribble. That's it. Needs help. Throws it to Cleveland. Tries a jumper. Right side of the lane. It's not any good. Rebound by Campbell County. Stanfield nearly traveled. Almost a jump basketball. Here's Davis in front court. Gets bumped pretty hard by Strickland. And this is the first on Strickland. The 5th on Oak Ridge. So Campbell ready to reinsert Destiny Rutherford into the orange-clad lineup. And here comes Rutherford onto the floor. Hutchison getting a well-earned breather. So Stanfield will inbound down to our right on the near sideline. It comes to Rutherford, joined by Davis, Brandenburg, and Kitts. The combination for Coach Jason Kitts, Lady Cougars. Here's Kitts down the right side of the lane. Stops her dribble. Bounce pass inside Brandenburg. Knocked away. Saved by Stanfield in the lane. Stops, jumps, shoots. Missing. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. This is Cleveland. Tipped away from her. She saved it though. Tipped again by Rutherford. And now Rutherford with a steal. To a trailing Brandenburg in the lane. Spin, shoots, misses. Oak Ridge with a rebound. Here's Green. Front court. Down to Stewart. Driving, shooting, scoring. Stewart has 8 for Oak Ridge to lead all scorers. Oak Ridge matching its largest edge. Head down 9. One more time. 5.5 minutes to play before halftime. Rutherford, skip pass, front court. Davis down the far side. Left-hand dribble. Davis on the far wing. Those pink sneakers. Needs some help. Hook pass trying to get to Stanfield. Stolen by Strickland. One-on-one with Rutherford. Driving, shooting, scoring. So Strickland with the lay-in. Campbell wants a timeout and a pause for us. The score, Oak Ridge 19, Campbell County 8. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
Inslee's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts.
Inslee Tire Center now stocks gear oil and hydraulic fluid in 5-gallon buckets, also DEF and bar oil. Inslee Tire Center is on Baker Highway at the Norma Turnoff at Huntsville, 423-663-2142. And see Inslee Tire Center in La Follette.
Those are Barks. Ball game action resumes on Pruden Court, named in honor of the legendary Jill Pruden, long time, highly successful Lady Wildcats basketball coach. Stanfield to toss it in play, down to our left, baseline backcourt. She's joined by Hutchison, who has the ball now. Kitts, Rutherford, and let's see, Brandenburg, the Cougar 5, trap on the far sideline against Hutchison. She tosses it off the leg of Zayana Stewart, and it will stay with Campbell. Lester comes on, Stanfield comes out. Lester will inbound in front of the Oak Ridge bench across the way, down on the right into the floor. And it comes to Hutchison, picked up by Cleveland, the man-to-man for Oak Ridge. Bella Boone stays in the game in the post spot. Inside pass comes to Brandenburg right through her hands. Saved by Strickland for Oak Ridge. Here's Strickland in a hurry, and she's bumped by Lester in the back court. And Lester picks up her first foul. Team foul 6. So Oak Ridge on the bonus from here on in. 4:53 to play. 19-8 Oak Ridge with its largest edge. Campbell not yet to lead tonight. Front court, Campbell 2-3 zone. Up top, it's Rutherford far side, near side Kitts in the 2-3. Coach Jason Kitts wanted to call. Here's the pass to Boone, deep near corner, Cleveland. Inside to Stewart. Stewart is tied up. No, stolen by Rutherford. Oh, she always makes something happen. 3-on-1 break. Right side pass. Kitts driving, shooting, scoring. Kitts with 6. Campbell to within 9, 19-10 with Oak Ridge. Front court, Campbell's Rutherford with the big steal and the assist to Carly Kitts. Campbell, front court. Boone posting high, takes a pass, goes to the Strickland, right side of the key 3, pops in, pops out. Brandenburg kept it alive, and Kitts saves it for Campbell. Front court, Campbell, basket to our right, man-to-man, Oak Ridge. Here is Hutchison, easing across the stripe to the near side, stops her dribble, needs some help. It'll be bouncing to Lester now. Lester stops, turns, shoots, it's missing. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. Free throw line jumper far side by Lester. Would like to have that one back. Front court, Oak Ridge up by 9. Deep far corner, Stewart picked up by Rutherford. Stewart right side of the free throw line. Jumper missing off the back of the iron. Out of play. Last touch by Campbell. Nope, it's Oak Ridge last touching it. So Campbell's basketball. I thought Campbell may have gotten a break there. Here's Lester under the basket to our left. Oak Ridge with a 1-2-2 full court press. Pass comes in from Lester to Hutchison. Bouncing it back to Lester. Now back to Hutchison across the stripe down the near side. Hook pass, jumping as she throws it for Kitts. The intended target. It goes out of play on the near sideline. Stays with Campbell. Lester will toss it in play. Near side, front court, basket to our right. Comes to Hutchison. Oak Ridge has stayed man-to-man. It's Bella Boone working against Brandenburg, who's up top. Sets a pick at the top of the circle for Hutchison. Hands it off to Kitts. Kitts in the lane. Will throw it away. Intercepted by Stewart. Stewart will drive, will stop, will have it blocked by Rutherford. Saved by Strickland for Oak Ridge. Rutherford has Stewart's number. Deep far corner. Here's Stewart driving the baseline. Hook pass. Left side of the key, Strickland. Touch pass to Green. Near side, Green dogged by Lester in that Campbell 2-3 matchup. Now to Strickland. Strickland, deep far corner. Stewart sets for an all-alone 3. It's good. Stewart has 11. Her first 3. 22-10. Oak Ridge with his largest edge. 2:44 to play in the first half. Campbell against pressure will toss it in play in the front court. Across the stripe it comes from Lester to Hutchison. Hutchison guarded by Cleveland. Here's Brandenburg way out top of the circle, waiting for Hutchison to use the pick. And she barely does. Deep far corner, Kitts uncorks a 3. May have been partially tipped, and a foul is called underneath. The push on Campbell. This may be on Bella Lester, and it is. That's Lester's second. Team foul 7. So Oak Ridge will march the length of the floor to shoot 1+1. Oak Ridge brings Jenna Johnson back in the lineup, joining Green and Cleveland. And Stewart's still in the game as Boone comes out. Free throw shooter is Demetria Strickland, 5'3" junior. Her first free throw is good. She'll get a bonus. Strickland with 6. And Oak Ridge to try to finish the bonus. 23-10 Oak Ridge by its largest lead, 13. And now here is Strickland back of the stripe. Toss, got it. So 7 for Strickland. And Oak Ridge has a 14-point advantage. Oak Ridge led 12-6 at the end of the first quarter, and here it's a 14-point game. Campbell 4 points in the second quarter. Oak Ridge with a dozen. Front court, Campbell, basket to our right. Lester gets bumped down, and now I think they're saying that it was Cleveland touching the stripe at the end line as she tried to take the ball and did take the ball away from Lester. Lester was bumped down, no call. She faced the basket to our right. Lester's on the near side of the end line. Looking, tossing it way out high near the center court line to Sailor Hutchison. Hutchison bounce pass Kitts for Campbell, bouncing it near side. Rutherford, the free throw line. Inside pass, Hutchison forces up a shot, no good. She draws the foul on Johnson. That's Johnson's third unofficially, and that will send Campbell to the line to shoot 2. This in the form of Sailor Hutchison. Okay, we're hearing now that's the second foul on Johnson. A collective more free throw is good by Sailor Hutchison, who has her first point tonight, and Campbell has carved it down to a 13-point game. Johnson comes out. Bella Boone checks back in for Oak Ridge. Back at the free stripe, the southpaw, number 33, Sailor Hutchison, launches the shot. It hits the back of the iron, comes away, no good. Boone with the board for Oak Ridge. So the Collectibles a more free throw line, 1 for 2 here. Driving through Stewart, shots blocked by Hutchison. No foul called. It goes out at the end line, stays with Oak Ridge. So Campbell catching a break here. As we face the basket to our left on the right side, it's Strickland to toss it in play. Number 3, the white and maroon, loops it way out to Stewart, the top of the circle, against a 2-3 zone inside. Tries to throw it near side to Green. It goes out of play at the end line. So a rare Oak Ridge turnover. 98 seconds to play until halftime. Campbell down by 13. The run here for Campbell would be nice to take that momentum to the locker room. 95 seconds. Hutchison against pressure in backcourt to Rutherford. Now to Hutchison. In front court it comes to Lester. Stolen by Stewart. Saved by Green. Here's Green driving through. Reverse layup. Good. That's Cleveland. Cleveland with the lay-in. Oak Ridge ahead by its largest advantage, 15. 75 seconds. Inside pass, Brandenburg the other way. Shots no good. Rebound by Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge, 26. Campbell, 11. Front court. Basket to our left, Oak Ridge. Stewart spins. Knocked away by Rutherford. And now wrestled away by Rutherford. And if anything, it's going to be a jump basketball. Campbell's possession. And this is for Campbell. I think maybe a timeout by Coach Jason Kitts. Nope, they're going to say jump ball. Campbell's possession. Destiny Rutherford always making something happen when she's in the game. So here, forcing a turnover on Oak Ridge. Lester to toss it and play inline backcourt to Hutchison. 1 minute even to play. Second quarter. Lester for Campbell to Hutchison across the stripe down the far side. Bounce pass, Kitts, deep far corner. Kitts, trap is there, and a blocking foul is called on Oak Ridge. Campbell catching a break here as it's Stewart with the foul. That's the second on Stewart unofficially. 48 seconds to play, second quarter. Rutherford, Hutchison, Brandenburg, and Lester for Campbell. The free throw shooter, Carly Kitts, at the Collectibles more free throw stripe with 1 and. Toss, good, she'll have a bonus. Kitts has 7 to lead Campbell. Best in the game, Stewart with 11, who checks out. Stewart checks out for Oak Ridge. And the back of the line is Kitts to answer the bonus. Swish. Checking in for Oak Ridge. Kaylee Hickman, 5'4" junior. So 8 for Carly Kitts. 26-13 Oak Ridge. 42 seconds. Second quarter. Oak Ridge, basket to her left. Inside it comes. The Boone throws it far corner. Strickland for a 3. In, out, no good. Rebound. Tipped by Brandenburg. Saved by Kitts. Ahead it comes to Rutherford. Down the far side. Rutherford front court basket to her right. To trailing Hutchison for a 3. It is coming away on the near side. No good. Rebound by Brandenburg. And a hold is called on Oak Ridge. So 1 and 1 for Emma Brandenburg at the Collectibles and more free throw stripe. This foul is tagged on the sophomore. Change at the junior. Kaylee Hickman, her first. So both teams in the 1 and. 26-13 Oak Ridge. 23.8 seconds to play until halftime. Emma Brandenburg makes it, gets the second one. Goes in, good. 26-14. Emma Brandenburg for Campbell with 5. One more at the Collectibles and more free throw stripe. Emma Brandenburg, jersey number 41. Bounces the ball twice. Toss, good. Brandenburg with 6 for Campbell. 11-point game, 23.8 seconds to play. And timeout here. Nope, going to get a sub in. That's Stanfield in for Brandenburg, who leaves with 2 fouls. Picked up that second foul midway through the first quarter. Hickman tosses it in play. Changed that screen to toss it in play to Strickland. Campbell with some moderate midcourt pressure. Front court, Oak Ridge, basket to our left. Steal by Lester for Campbell. Lady Cougars can cut it to single digits. Lester, 11 seconds. On top, Kitts uncorks a 3 right side of the key. It is a back iron miss. Rebound Oak Ridge. 4 seconds. Oak Ridge, backcourt Strickland. In front court, pass comes out of play at the end line. We play 2 quarters. It's Oak Ridge 26, Campbell 15. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thul's Tire Shop Sports Network.
I'm Tracy Labertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thanks, Tracy. Now here's a beautiful 3-bed, 2-bath home located at 259 Clover Circle in Jacksboro in the desirable Wheeler Landing subdivision. Recent upgrades on the home include beautiful hardwood floors throughout, neutral paint, updated light fixtures, butcher block countertops, stainless steel appliances, a new roof, and more. The primary bedroom has an en-suite bath with a new walk-in shower. The exterior offers a 2-car garage with concrete drive, a covered front porch, and a level lot. This home has all the amenities you could want and more, currently priced at $275,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Lobertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's, 423-562-4928, 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
At United Cumberland Bank, our number one focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank, generations of trust, neighbors you know. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from A Fall at Multiply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all Emulsify.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Go Cougars!
At halftime, Oak Ridge in front of Campbell, 26-15 for the Lady Wildcats of Oak Ridge in the game. Ziana Stewart with 11 points, including a 3 among the 11. 7 points from Demetria Strickland, 5'3" junior. 5 points from Lindsay Cleveland, and Jenna Johnson with 3. Johnson has 2 fouls. Bella Boone played along with Cannon Green and Kaylee Hickman and failed to score. 7 Lady Wildcats seeing action, 4 getting into the scoring column. For Campbell, 7 Lady Cougars play, 3 score. Campbell is led by Carly Kitts with 8, 6 from Emma Brandenburg, saddled with 2 fouls. A single point from Sailor Hutchison at the collectibles and more free throw stripe. Reagan Stanfield has played, so has Destiny Rutherford, Reagan Davis, and Bella Lester. None has scored just yet for Campbell County, trailing 26-15 at intermission. Next is the Cougars and the Oak Ridge Wildcats. In the boys' game tonight, Oak Ridge comes in 14-3, 3-1 in the district. Oak Ridge had a 20-point third-quarter lead at West last Tuesday and gave it up and lost the game to the West Rebels. That was on the Rebels' home court. Part of the problem there that night was Brendan Scott, the leading scorer for Oak Ridge, did not play, but Oak Ridge gave up a 20-point second-half lead to the West Rebels. Oak Ridge coached by former Tennessee Vol Aaron Green in his 13th season. Campbell County 8-7, 0-3 in the district, headed up by Coach Ernie Clausen, assisted by Brandon Clausen for the Orange and Blue. It is halftime of the girls' game, 26-15, Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. Back in a moment, you're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thole Tire Shop Sports Network.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance. You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
It is intermission. Campbell trails Oak Ridge in the Lady Cougars game 26-15. Lexi Morris out for the season with a knee injury. Lacey Pemberton out temporarily with an ankle injury. Thought she might be back tonight, but not so, as the Lady Cougars certainly missing their 5'10 sophomore Lacey Pemberton. Next up for Campbell not at Oak Ridge, we're at Oak Ridge tonight. Campbell at home on Friday with Carnes. That'll be homecoming. The festivities at the end of the final game, the boys' game on Friday night. All the live televised coverage, of course, right here on WLAF and the Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network. Campbell home with Carnes on Friday. Oak Ridge is back home with Central on Prudent Court on Friday. Campbell County trailing Oak Ridge 26-15. 2 fouls on the post players. Jenna Johnson for Oak Ridge, Emma Brandenburg for Campbell County. Brandenburg set a good portion of the first half and has 6 points for Campbell County. In the JV Cougars game, it was Oak Ridge winning 64-51. That was a tight game for much the entire game. Campbell led by Luke Browning with 13, Logan Day with 11, 9 each from Gabe St. John and Gavin Owens, 6 from Eli Dorton, 3 from Brady Hatmaker for Campbell County, falling in the JV Cougars game 64-51. Stay connected to the start of the second half of Campbell and Oak Ridge. In just a moment, the score, Lady Wildcats of Oak Ridge 26, Campbell 15. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&O Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&O Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&O Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
Oak Ridge has won 7 straight games after starting a dismal 3-8 atop the district. District 3 4A 4-0. Campbell 2-1 in the district, 8-10 in all games. Oak Ridge game with Campbell tonight will complete the first half of the round robin regular season district schedule for Oak Ridge. And that will let us know where they stand at the midway point. Campbell still has another district game to go to get to that point to finish up the round robin first half. Campbell returns with Kitts, Lester, Brandenburg, Hutchinson, Rutherford. Oak Ridge with Strickland, Johnson, Stewart, Green, and Cleveland. Oak Ridge basket to our right with the basketball in white, maroon numerals, maroon stripes down either side of the white jerseys and trunks. Here's Stewart, right side, forces up a shot. It is no good. Rebound Stewart. She's hacked by Brandenburg. So we played 13 seconds, and Brandenburg picks up that third foul. So maybe that'll be her last of the game. She has certainly had her trouble of foul woes. At the line, Gianna Stewart with 2, leads all scorers with 11 points. This one just rims around and comes out. So Stewart back at the stripe with the black ankle wrap on her right ankle. Basket to our right, tossed by Stewart's good. Stewart with a dozen. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. They've tightened it up more so than they did in the first half with this pressure. Lester for Campbell, nearly drugged the pivoted foot. Front court, the pass comes, tipped out of play near sideline by Cleveland. It stays with Campbell. So Campbell's Lester will toss it in play on this near side of the floor at the left end. And it comes to Hutchinson in back court. We'll bring it to front court. Spins at the top of the circle against the Oak Ridge man-to-man. Stops her dribble, bounces to Rutherford. Bites out of the key. Hands it off to Hutchinson on the far wing. Hutchinson, basket to our left. Intercepted by Oak Ridge. Here's Green with the steal. In front court, Green to Johnson. Nearly traveled. Saved, though, by Green. Near side pass to Stewart for 3. No good. Rebound. Campbell's Lester hustling to get the basketball. Slips and falls down. She's up and okay. Here's Hutchinson in front court. Down the near side. Shuffles a pass deep near corner. Goes off the toes of Kitts, out of play at the end line. And it goes right back to Oak Ridge. So Campbell back-to-back miscues. 27-15. Oak Ridge ahead by a dozen. Oak Ridge's largest lead at 15, coming at 26-11. Front court, Oak Ridge, basket to our right. Cleveland having a little trouble, gets it to Stewart, and a jump. Nope, a hold is called on Campbell. This may go on Lester, as Campbell County is going to use a timeout. So a 30-second timeout along the way. Still no indication. We're still thinking that's on Lester.
30-second timeout.
Well, maybe that's not a foul on Lester. I think they called a jump basketball. Or maybe not. Let's wait till they sort it out here. Referee Chris McDaniel with the basketball on his right hip down to our right on the near sideline. It will stay with Oak Ridge. 27-15 Lady Wildcats. Campbell returns. Rutherford, Kitts, Hutchinson, Lester, and Brandenburg. Brandenburg with 3 fouls and 6 points. Oak Ridge yet to break from the huddle on the 30-second timeout. It's Cleveland, Stewart, Green, along with Johnson and Strickland. So for Oak Ridge on this near side, deep in the near corner, down to the basket to our right, it's Stewart to toss it and play. Stewart with Green to her right, loops it out between the circles to Johnson, hands it off to Strickland. Campbell stays in that 2-3 matchup. Kitts and Rutherford on the top of the circle. Oak Ridge exchanging out high. Deep far side, it goes to Cleveland. Cleveland. High pass to Green. Far side, it goes to Stewart. Driving through. Throws the deep far corner Johnson. The baseline jumper. Partially blocked by Campbell. Late whistle. This is called on Campbell. And this is on Bella Lester. That's the third on Lester. So 2 Lady Cougars, Lester and Brandenburg, with 3 fouls apiece. To the line, Johnson. The shot was blocked. The whistle was late. Free throw no good by Johnson. She is 1 for 3 at the stripe tonight. Johnson back at the free stripe. the basket to our right end. Second try in the air. It is popping in, popping out. Rebound on the run by Hutchison for Campbell. Front court, Hutchison. Bounce pass near side, Kitts. Thought about a three. Could not hang on to the ball like she wanted, I don't think. Now it comes to Hutchison. Thrown away. Saved by Rutherford on the far wing. Basket to our left. Lead pass inside. Brandenburg. Turn, shoots. Left-hand shot from front. Good! Berg with the bucket. 8 for Emma Brandenburg. A little soft touch with the left hand. 27-17. Oak Ridge by 10 with the basketball. Jumper, Johnson, short. Rebound, Rutherford. Campbell scoops it to Hutchison. Dogged by Stewart. And now Campbell will bring it across the stripe in front court. Here is Hutchison with the dribble to front court. Hands it off to a trailing Lester. Lester for Campbell. Needs some help. Drops the dribble. Far wing. Hands it off to Kitts. Picked up by Stewart. Kitts bumped out high by Cleveland. Hands it off to Rutherford. Campbell weaving. Deep far corner. Hutchison. Hutchison driving. Little layup shot. Good. Off the glass. Left hand. Left side. Hutchison with 3. Campbell has carved it down to a single-digit game at 27-19. Front court. Oak Ridge. Basket to our right. Here's Stewart to Strickland. Drives the lane. Throws it off near side. Cleveland uncorks a 3. In, out, no good. Brandenburg with the rebound for Campbell. To Hutchison. Lady Cougars can draw closer. 27-19. It was an 11-point game at the half. Campbell has scored 4 points. Oak Ridge has scored a single point, a free throw in this second half. A jump basketball. It is Campbell's possession. The basket to our left. So Campbell showing life. Oak Ridge has just gone ice cold. Well, they've not gone ice cold. They've just come out cold because they've not made a field goal here. We played more than 3 minutes in the third quarter, second half. Campbell's basketball. Now Lester will toss it in play in front of the Cougar bench across the way. And we'll take the pass from official Tyler Vitito, and it comes to Rutherford. Campbell has Brandenburg on the far block under the bucket. Picked up by Boone, who came in during the timeout. Johnson's out of the game. Almost a steal, thrown back in by Lester on the near side. Stolen by Oak Ridge. Here's Stewart driving through for a layup. Good. Stewart has 14, the lead all scorers. Oak Ridge puts it back out to a 10-point game, 29-19. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. Lester to Stanfield, who came in during the pause. Stanfield for Campbell, has it knocked away, saved by Lester, still in back court, 10 seconds. Campbell taking more time than it needed, and the violation is here, so Campbell with another turnover. And let's see who is the... Okay, Campbell brings out Rutherford. Hutchison comes back on, joining Kitts, Stanfield, Brandenburg, and Lester. Oak Ridge has Green, the inbounder, Strickland, Cleveland, Boone, and Stewart. Front court basket to our right. Campbell trapping out of the 2-3 zone. Inside pass comes to Boone. Up top it comes to Cleveland. Now to Green, right side of the key. Green will drive through. Has it knocked away, stolen by Campbell. Now it's a jump basketball. No whistle call sounds. And now Campbell comes away with it. Oak Ridge comes back with it. Oak Ridge drives the baseline, and a push is called on Campbell. This is on Brandenburg. That is her 4th. So Campbell County's Emma Brandenburg, 2 fouls in each half. And this 4th foul comes with 3:55 to play in the third quarter. And the jumper is good by Oak Ridge. Coming back the other way, 31-19. Oak Ridge over Campbell. Here's Stanfield. Stolen, restolen by Campbell. Hutchison in front court, basket to our left. Bounce pass, far side. Kitts hands it off to Stanfield. Tripped and pushed by Strickland. And this on Strickland is her second foul. Team foul 1 on Oak Ridge. And on the far side of the scorer's table, front court, basket to our left. Stanfield tosses and play to back court to Hutchison. Hutchison in front court for Campbell County with the dribble. Dog by Cleveland in the man-to-man to Stanfield. Stanfield block on the far side. Flicks it on top to Hutchison. Hutchison for Campbell. Needs help. Almost a steal, almost a walk. Here's Kitts from the corner. In, out. No good. Rebound by Boone. And tipped out of play at the end line by Kitts, who will stay with Oak Ridge. Nice hustle by Kitts. Just ran out of room at the end line down to our left. So Campbell trails Oak Ridge 31-19. 3:06 left third quarter. Campbell with some moderate pressure. Pretty much a 1-3-1 zone. press. Front court it comes to Green. Green needs help, goes to the near side, and a flick of the ball is last touched by Campbell out of play on the near sideline. It'll stay with Oak Ridge as Campbell's Hutchison gets bumped down. Deep far corner, Green worked the baseline, stops, jumps, shoots, shots no good. Would have counted had it gone. It's a shooting violation. So for Campbell County, the foul. This is on Carly Kitts. Her second. To the line for Oak Ridge. Lindsay Cleveland has 5 points, including a 3. Cleveland's first of 2, good. Cleveland has 6. And Oak Ridge pushes the lead back to 13. It was once 15 at 26-11. Campbell with a nice start to the second half, but turnovers have done the lead to Cougars in. Second free throw no good, back iron miss, rebound Kitts for Campbell. Front court driving through, shot no good. That's Hutchison on the miss. Rebound by Campbell County. Change out Oak Ridge. Strickland, front court, bounce pass left side, Boone, nearly a travel. Shot is no good. Kitts with the board for Campbell in traffic. Kitts ahead down the far sideline to Lester. Crosses the stripe. Front court. Far wing. Basket to our left. Stolen by Stewart. Stewart for Oak Ridge. Driving, shooting, missing. In, out, no good. Here's Kitts back the other way for Campbell. Kitts down the far side. Hands it off to Lester on that far wing. Inside pass Brandenburg. One bounce. Lays it up. Score! She's fouled. Emma Brandenburg with a hot side bank. Taken to the bank. Big play. This foul is tagged on Oak Ridge. That is on Green. Her first. Brandenburg for Campbell in double digits with 10. And a chance at the collectibles and more free throw line to convert a three-point play the old-fashioned way and pull Campbell to within 10. Toss. Brandenburg bagged it. It's good. So Brandenburg 3 for 3 at the strike. 32-22. Oak Ridge ahead by Campbell. Stanfield checks out for Campbell County. Coming back on is Rutherford. 2:09 to play. Campbell. Some moderate full court pressure. 2:05, third quarter. Front court, Oak Ridge. Deep far corner. This is Stewart in traffic. Forces up a shot, and he pushes called. This may be called on Brandenburg. Had her arms raised high, and that is her 5th. And the frustrated Emma Brandenburg will exit the game. So Brandenburg for Campbell County finishes with 11 points. Well, maybe that's not her 5th. Okay, she's still in the game. To the line, Stewart for Oak Ridge. Shooting violation. Stewart with 14 points. Free throw is good. 15 for Stewart. Stanfield checks on. Brandenburg checks out. So our math is incorrect on Brandenburg. Only 4 fouls. Back of the line, it is Stewart for Oak Ridge. Stewart, second toss, good. Stewart with 16, and her team is ahead, 34-22. Pressure Oak Ridge against Campbell. Front court it comes to Kitts. Kitts driving, shooting, left side, left hand, yes! Carly Kitts taking that one to the bank. The hard side bank, big play for Campbell. 34-24. Kitts with 10. Brandenburg with 11 for Campbell County. And a blocking foul is called. Late whistle on Campbell. That's 2 late whistles on Campbell County. And this one on Bella Lester, her 4th. Team foul 6. So Oak Ridge is in the 1-1 with 1:40 to play in the third quarter. Oak Ridge tossing into play. That is Cleveland on the near side, mid-court. In it comes to Strickland. Back to Cleveland. To the free throw line to Boone. Boone bounce pass low. Stewart forces up a shot. It's in, out, no good. Missed it just like she did the last shot. Went halfway in, came right back out. Lester front court, hook pass for Rutherford, overshoots her, stolen by Oak Ridge. Lester nearly with the carry, front court, Oak Ridge. Strickland down the right side of the lane, kicks it near corner. This is Cleveland, left-hand pass, almost stolen by Lester. Lester goes back after it. Deep far corner it goes, basket to our right to Stewart. Stewart forces up a shot, no good. Ball goes out at the inline, Campbell's ball. Oak Ridge. A no call here for the Cats, and it goes back to Campbell. Now they're saying that it goes to Oak Ridge. An animated Paige Taylor along the sideline for Oak Ridge, shouting her team on, saying that was last touch by Campbell. Jumper by Stewart, left side of the lane, good! Stewart has 18 for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge has a 12-point lead at 36-24. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. Here's Hutchison bringing it across the stripe with a left-hand dribble, now right-hand dribble. We're under a minute, third quarter. Hutchison for Campbell. On the left side of the lane, forces up a shot. It's no good. Out of play, last touch. Boone and Oak Ridge. It's Campbell's basketball. 38.4 seconds to play. 36-24, Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge is led by 15. Campbell yet to lead tonight. Lester to toss it in play. Baseline. Basket to our left. She's on the right side. Throws it in to Stanfield. Stolen away by Oak Ridge. That's Strickland. Throws it to Green. Green to front court. Tipped away by Kitts from behind. Stolen by Kitts for Campbell. Kitts in front court. Deep far corner. Lester. Picked up by Stewart in the man-to-man. Player control foul is called on Lester. She bumps into Stewart. Lester trying to get past her defender. Could not do it. And that brings on some conversation with Coach Jason Kitts and official Jacob Jackson. And now they're saying 5 fouls on Lester. Brandenburg will come back on. Coach Jason Kitts expressing his displeasure. And now Lester is finished for the night tonight. So big loss for Campbell. Lester comes out with 24 seconds to play in the third quarter. Oak Ridge with 2 fouls as a team. Campbell with 7. 22 seconds. Oak Ridge ahead by a dozen. As the Cats walk into front court. Free throw line pass comes to Green. Back to Strickland. Deep near corner. This is Cleveland. Loops the pass far corner for a 3. It's Stewart. She will miss. Rebound by Campbell. Brandenburg, 7 seconds. To Hutchison, 5 seconds. Better hurry, 3 seconds. Hutchison, 2 seconds. Hutchison will not get the shot away. We play 3 at Oak Ridge. It's the Cats. Oak Ridge 36, Campbell 24. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
For the Campbell Lady Cougars, it was a 9-point third quarter. Oak Ridge with 10 points, and the difference is 12. Oak Ridge 36, Campbell 24, heading to the fourth quarter. Quarter by quarter tonight, Oak Ridge 12-6, quarter number 1, 14-9, quarter number 2, and then 26-15 at intermission. Oak Ridge has led by as many as 15. Campbell carved it down to a single-digit game at 27-19. And since that stage, Oak Ridge has scored 9 points. Campbell has scored 5, and that's the difference here, a dozen to start the fourth quarter of play. Emma Brandenburg with 11 points tops for Campbell. Carly Kitts with 10, 3 from Sailor Hutchison. Bella Lester just fouled out. Not good news for Campbell. Gianna Stewart with 18 to lead Oak Ridge in the game. She's the niece of T. Higgins, who played at Oak Ridge, Clemson, and now for the Cincinnati Bengals. 7 points from Demetria Strickland, 6 from Lindsay Cleveland, 3 from Jenna Johnson for Coach Paige Taylor. Coach Jason Kitts' team drops back into a 2-3. Across the bottom, it's in the middle, Brandenburg, Hutchison, and Stanfield. On top in the 2-3, Rutherford and Kitts. Rutherford on this near side. Oak Ridge setting with a high post. That's Boone at the free throw stripe. And then Stewart will run the point. Tosses it inside. It comes to Boone. Knocked away. Saved by Oak Ridge. Bobbled away from Stewart. She's dogged. No foul. Driving through Stewart. Lays it up. Missed the shot. Ball is loose. Saved by Boone. Blocked by Brandenburg. Saved by Campbell. Rutherford in traffic to Hutchison. Left-hand pass. Long pass down low. Brandenburg turns, fades, shoots, and misses. She's fouled. Brandenburg would like to have that one back. Shooting violation. This push is called against Bella Boone, her second for Oak Ridge. And Emma Brandenburg steps back to the collectibles more free throw stripe for 2 free throws. She's 3 for 3 there at the stripe. 11 points for her tonight. And 4 fouls unofficially. Brandenburg first of 2. This one is short, but it draws iron and falls in on the backside. Good for Brandenburg. And back to the collectibles more free throw stripe. 36-25 Oak Ridge. It's Emma Brandenburg for Campbell, the 5'10 junior. Eyes the mark. Shot. Swish. 13, a baker's dozen for Brandenburg as she leads her team 36-26 Oak Ridge by 10. That 36-24 score stood for probably about the last 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. And now a jump basketball, I think, is called on the far sideline in front court as we're getting a timeout, Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge trying to save possession and does. 36-26. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell, 7:12 to play in the fourth quarter here on Prudent Court. Tops of the game is Ziana Stewart with 18. Best for Campbell, Emma Brandenburg with 13. 10 from Carly Kidd. So 23 of Campbell's 26 points have come from that duo. Sandra Hutchison with the other 3. Coming up next, Campbell in the Cougars Wildcats game. Oak Ridge 14-3, 3-1 in the district. Campbell 8-7 overall, 0-3 in the district. And the Cougars have certainly picked a tough venue to pick up their first district win. And it would come at the expense of Oak Ridge should Campbell be able to do that. Campbell lost in triple overtime to Central 1 week ago tonight, 102-91. It was Carnes losing at home to Oak Ridge, 67-64 on Friday. So Campbell and Oak Ridge set to do battle here in the next contest. But first, a long way to go in this one, 7-12. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell in the girls' game, 36-26. And Oak Ridge basketball, far side, basket to our right, front court. Strickland to toss it in play. Comes to Stewart in traffic. Stewart at the free throw line. Will drive. Will force up a shot. It is no good, and the foul is called a hack on Campbell. It's a shooting violation. So this on Destiny Rutherford, her second. Campbell's combination, Brandenburg and Stanfield, Hutchison, Kitts, and Rutherford. Oak Ridge with Green, Cleveland, Strickland, Boone at the free throw line. Stewart at the stripe is 4 for 5 tonight. Free throw good. Swishing it through. 19 for number 5. Her mama, Kiki, is the all-time leading scorer here at Oak Ridge. Back to the line. Toss, rattling away, falling away. No good. Rebound by Hutchison. Thought it was going to come back into the bucket in some real touch of a shot way, but it did not. 37-26, Oak Ridge. Campbell with the ball. Rutherford, inside pass, Stanfield lays it up high off the glass. Good! Reagan Stanfield with her first 2. Campbell carves it down to a single-digit game, 37-28. Front court. Here's Stewart driving through, forcing up a shot. No good. Rebound Boone, left side, back up. Got it. Boone with the bucket, 5'9" junior. And she's a healthy young lady. Kitts and Campbell down by 11 in front court. Kitts down the left side of the lane. Stops her dribble. Actually continues back through. Lays the left lane layup up. No good. Rebound by Boone for Oak Ridge. Knocked away by Hutchison. Resave by Cleveland for Oak Ridge. Front court down the near side. Skip pass on top. Green deep far corner all alone. Here's Stewart and she missed it. Tapped out. Saved. Oak Ridge. That's Green. Dogged by Rutherford. Near side pass. Front court basket to our right. Strickland for an 18-footer. It's no good. Rebound by Hutchison. Bumped by Cleveland. No call. And now Hutchison will take it behind the back and bring it across the stripe on a spinning move into front court. Down the near side, bounce pass to Kitts, drives, forces it out to Stanfield on the bounce, hands it off to Hutchison at the top of the circle. So Campbell down by 11, 39-28. Basket to our left. Campbell operates. 5:40 and counting in the ball game. Hutchison needs some help. Finds Stanfield. Stanfield and Campbell with the ball in the near wing. Will drive to the lane. Leaves it off to Kitts, stolen by Strickland. Lazy pass. Here comes Oak Ridge. Strickland driving, shooting, scoring. Left hand, left side. Strickland has 9, her first points in the second half. 13-point game. 41-28. Oak Ridge. Campbell is yet to lead tonight. Front court. Kitts, and a blocking foul is called on Stewart. So Stewart with her 3rd foul unofficially. And this will give Campbell, or keep Campbell in possession. As Reagan Stanfield checks out, Reagan Davis checks in, joining Hutchison, Rutherford, Brandenburg, and Kitts. Far side Davis at the scorer's table. Near midcourt will loop it in play to Kitts. Kitts has it knocked away, regains possession, stops her dribble, needs help. Here's Hutchison. Hutchison at the free throw line, throws it away. Green with the interception, lead pass Stewart. Right side, right hand, layup, yes. Stewart with 21. And Campbell calls timeout. Oak Ridge matching its largest lead now at 15, 43-28, 4:57 to play in the ball game. Back in a moment, you're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back 43-28. Oak Ridge matching his largest lead of 15 with 4:57 to go in the ball game. Late second quarter, the Cats built a 15-point lead at 26-11. Campbell carved it down to a single-digit game, 37-28 just moments ago, but Oak Ridge has pushed it out now to a 15-point advantage. Best in the game for Campbell, Emma Brandenburg with 13. 21's tops. That's Ziana Stewart's total so far tonight for Oak Ridge. Campbell returns Kitts and Hutchison. Davis, Rutherford, and Brandenburg. Brandenburg playing with 4 fouls. Lester is left on fouls earlier in this quarter. Actually, with 24 seconds to go in the third quarter is when Lester picked up that fifth foul. Oak Ridge, some pressure, full court. Here's Campbell in front court, basket to our left. Oak Ridge, Strickland, Cleveland, Green, Boone, Stewart driving through. Good on the shot by Kitts down the left side of the lane. Spins in on the left hand. It's good. This foul is tagged against Oak Ridge, of course. Kitts with a dozen. So this is on Green, her third foul unofficially. Kitts at the collectibles, a more free throw stripe shot. Back iron missed. Rebound Brandenburg. One bounce. Throws it back out to Davis at the top of the circle. Needs help from Hutchison. Posting hard low down this near side block. It's Brandenburg. They don't get it to her. Kitts for Campbell. Stops. Needs help. Bounces it to between the circles to Hutchison. To a posting high Brandenburg at the free throw stripe. Will turn. Will stop. Will throw to Rutherford far on the wing. Now hands it off to Davis for Campbell. Oak Ridge man-to-man. They're tight with it. Inside pass fronted and knocked away by Boone. A head pass comes to Strickland. Driving, shooting, scoring. Strickland with 11 for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge with its largest lead again, 30-45. After Campbell's bucket by Kitts a moment ago to make it a 13-point game. 45-30. Here's Hutchison in front court, driving all the way through. Left-hand layup. It's spinning away. No good. Shooting violation. There's a foul in the play. This will send Hutchison to the line for Campbell for a two-shot situation. This on Bella Boone, unofficially her fourth. To the line, Sailor Hutchison at the collectibles, a more free throw stripe. She is 1 for 2 there tonight, has 3 points. Left hands the shot up, but in. So Hutchison for Campbell County with 4. Coming out for Campbell, Reagan Davis. Reagan Stanfield checks back in, joining Rutherford, Kitts, Brandenburg, and Hutchison. Free throw good by Hutchison. She has 5. So 5 for Hutchison, 13 points. The difference, 45-32. Oak Ridge with the ball, the lead. Some moderate pressure by Campbell. Here's Stewart in front court, basket to our right. Gets bumped down by Rutherford, no call. Pass comes to Strickland. Strickland to Green. Hands it off to Stewart, who's standing in the center court circle. Picked up by Rutherford. Deep far corner it comes to Strickland. Forces up a shot, blocked by Stanfield, saved by Brandenburg. Throws it away. Hutchison may have turned the ankle as she turned to come up the floor, and the pass overshot her. And Hutchison is in some type of pain. So Oak Ridge's basketball as Johnson returns. Boone checks out. Johnson joins Green, Cleveland, Strickland, Stewart, and Cleveland front court. Basket to our right. Oak Ridge deep near corner. Stewart uncorks a 3. It is good. Stewart with 24. Her second 3 tonight. It's a 16-point game. Oak Ridge with its largest lead now at 48-32. Steal by Oak Ridge. Driving here, Stewart forces up a shot. No good. She's fouled by Hutchison or Kitts. Shooting violation. This is the 8th foul against Campbell as a team. This is on Carly Kitts, her 3rd. Kitts with a dozen points tonight. Tops in the game for Campbell. Brandenburg with 13. Oak Ridge in the game led by Ziana Stewart. 11 first-half points, 13 here in the second frame, 24 totally. She has a chance of 2 more here. 2 tosses. First one is going to miss away, no good for Ziana Stewart. So 24 for Stewart,
looking for 25. Her team ahead by 16, just a tick under 3 minutes to play in this basketball game. Spinning the ball, bouncing it once, tossed by Stewart, is swishing through good. So Stewart with 25. And now an exchange here. Stanfield comes out, Davis comes on, joining Kitts, the inbounder, down to our right at the end line. Hutchison, Rutherford, Brandenburg, the 5 for Coach Jason Kitts. Hutchison will bring it across the stripe on a bounce pass to the near side to Davis. Davis for Campbell County to Hutchison. Long three. Good! A Dr. Jill Browning 2020 tray, the first one tonight for Campbell. Hutchison with 8. Campbell down by 14. 49-35. So Oak Ridge largest lead tonight, 17, just a moment ago for a blink. Both teams in the single bonus. Actually, Oak Ridge is in the double bonus. Campbell's in the single bonus. Here's Johnson posting high, throws it out, far wing to Stewart, tries a tray. No good. Rebound by Oak Ridge. That's Strickland. And she's finally blocked on the blocking foul by Rutherford as she sends Strickland hustling down to the floor. She's back up and okay. And now Oak Ridge will have 2 free throws in the form of Demetria Strickland, 5'3" junior. She has 11 points tonight. She's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Campbell down by 14. 2:15 to play in the ball game. Basket to our right, shot good. Strickland has a dozen. She and Stewart combining for 27 of Oak Ridge's 50 points. Back to a 15-point gap. Back to the free shot. In, out, no good. Rebound. Hutchison battles for it. Last touched by Cleveland. It goes to Campbell. So first free throw missed by Strickland. Gets to toss it and play on a bounce. It comes from the end line to Hutchison. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge to Rutherford. 2:08 and counting. Oak Ridge ahead by 15. Rutherford in front court for Campbell on the far side. Gets past Hutchison and the defenders. The deep near corner, far corner. Back to Hutchison for 3. It's an air ball. Rebound by Oak Ridge. This is Green at the far side to Cleveland. Cleveland will drive all the way through. A little running shot. Baby hook. Good. Cleveland has 8. Oak Ridge back by its largest margin, 52-35. Basket to our left as we approach the 95-second mark of the game. Kitts for Campbell to a trailing Hutchison. Drives the lane, pulls up, jumps, shoots, scores off the glass. Hutchison with 10. 52-37. Oak Ridge by 15. Front court pass. He can chase it down and does. Deep far corner to a trailing Green. Now on top it comes to Stewart. 70 seconds. To Johnson. Drives the left side of the lane. Forces up a shot. No good. Rebound Brandenburg for Campbell. 65 seconds. Hutchison driving through to the near side. Here's Davis for a 3. It is rattling away. No good. Rebound tipped and saved by Johnson for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge in front court. A bump by Kitts, I think, or maybe is it Rutherford? This is tagged on Rutherford. Her third unofficially. So to the free throw line, it is Cannon Green for Oak Ridge with 2. She's yet to score tonight, the 5'8" senior. For Oak Ridge, she is the lone senior on this team. Green toss, good. So Green's in the books, and Oak Ridge is ahead by 16. 53 seconds to play. One more shot in the double bonus. Cannon Green with the K, 5'8" senior. Back to the free stripe for the 15-footer. Shot is good. Rattles around and falls in. So 2 for Green. And Oak Ridge applies the full court press. 17-point game. We're under a minute. Front court, Hutchison to a trailing Davis. Davis, far side, Kitts. Uncorks a 3. Far wing. In at. It's good. Kitts with 15. A Dr. Jill Browning 2020 tray. Everybody saw that one. And it's back to a 52-40 game. 54-40 is the score. So Campbell County and Oak Ridge taking a breather. Oak Ridge has led by 17 on a couple of occasions here. 41 seconds to play in this basketball game. The collective of more player of the game to be named here momentarily on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show. As Campbell County visiting Pruden Court. And earlier tonight at the Campbell County Commission meeting, on-time Commissioner Whit Goins was posthumously honored by the Tennessee County Commissioners Association at the beginning of this evening's commission meeting. The Tennessee County Commission Association Executive Director Charles Curtis presented the award to Witt's family. Daughter Marquita Goins, wife Beatrice Goins, niece Kaylee Goins, prophet, and Witt's son, Tennessee Coordinator of Elections Mark Goins. So a nice honor in memory of our friend Whit Goins, long time public servant in Campbell County. Lost him just a few months ago. And Campbell County honoring him so rightfully so here tonight, and that is good to see. 54-40 is the score, 14-point game. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. Oak Ridge jumped on top 2-0, then 4-0. Campbell scored on a Brandenburg bucket to make it 4-2, and then 5-2, and then 5-4, and that was the closest it would be as we have made it a 14-point game here now late. Oak Ridge ahead with 37 seconds to play, and a foul is called on Rutherford. Or is that Rutherford? That may be Hutchison. That's on Reagan Stanfield. I was wrong all the way around there. Kitts and Hutchison, Stanfield, Davis, and Rutherford the five for Coach Jason Kitts. Sienna Stewart at the line for Oak Ridge. Toss, good. She has 26 points. She and Strickland have 38 of Oak Ridge's 55 points. Stewart with 26. And she's only a sophomore, so beware the rest of the district for another couple of years. Second free throw is good, 27 for Stewart. Her team ahead by 16, 30 seconds to play. Front court, Campbell, basket to our left. Vandenberg sets a pick up top. Here's Kitts, stopping the dribble, bouncing into Hutchison. Cleveland got a hand on it. Hutchison gets it back. Now a double dribble. So 19.6 seconds to play. Hutchison not too pleased about that. 56-40. Far side Johnson, the toss and play in front of the scorer's table. To backcourt, 18 seconds. Oak Ridge will ease across the stripe. This is Strickland with the ball to Cleveland. Ball high above her head. 10 seconds. Oak Ridge en route to completing the first half of the round-robin regular season district schedule. 5-0. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Cleveland holds it, and there's the buzzer. And the ball game. Final score, Oak Ridge 56, Campbell 40. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network. The TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show is on the way.
BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back BP to Big O's Get and Go and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette. TCAT is a Cat fan. TCAT at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. TCAT makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with three guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
At Oak Ridge, it's Campbell falling to the Lady Wildcats 56-40. Jim Freeman along on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show with head coach Jason Kitts. Coach, never an easy place to play, even tougher place to come away with a win here on Prudent Court.
It is. Very few teams have won here. We know that. We knew coming in that, they're playing the best, probably the best in our district right now. From where they started, they played a pretty tough schedule. Paige does a great job. I knew at some point she was going to turn it on, and they're clicking right now. And like I said, we don't make excuses, but we're down a few kids, no bodies, and like I said, they hit shots tonight. They got some rebounds, and we were limited in what we could do. And extremely proud of our girls. They never quit. Like I said, even it was a 12-point game. I think they hit a three to make it 12, and then we got a steal and threw the ball away. And those two possessions right there, if you execute that, it's a different ball game. In the fourth quarter, like I said, we'll be better. Like I said, I'm still proud of them. This doesn't hurt where we want to be. We talked about being first or second or third, and right now that game with Carnes on Friday is a big one. And I think that Oak Ridge will beat Carnes twice. I do, and I think it's going to come down to us and Carnes. And like I said, we feel like we got taken over there a little bit. But like I said, we'll see what happens Friday. And it's like I said, we need all the Cougar fans to come out and support and be loud. Please be loud. Make it a tough place to play like it was in the 80s and 90s. Like I said, and I think it's going to be a big factor for us.
Tonight, big night of fouls. Your team in the Brandenburg saddle with fouls early. Then you lost Bella Lester on fouls tonight, which is a little unusual for Bella. Lost her in the third quarter. That played in after you cut it down to 9 there early in the third quarter. Yeah, we hit a wall, and we was trying to save some timeouts for that. We knew late in the game we was trying to. There's a couple times I made a run. We was like, hey man, we got to burn one now, but we were trying to save it because our legs are gone. We felt like we could press them a little bit. That little what we're calling Tar Heel, that 1-3-1 kind of looking deal. It does cause problems, but we got tired in it a lot faster, which affects your offensive end. So right now, when you're playing with 6 kids, 7 kids, it hurts. And hopefully Lacey will be back this week, and we've got a couple that's even playing injured a little bit. So we're hoping to get our legs back under us and be ready to win Friday. Good double-figure scoring tonight. You had 15 from Carly Kitts, 13 from Newton Brandenburg, and then it was Sailor Hutchinson turning on late with a big 3, finishing with 10 points for your team tonight. Yeah, and going back to the game plan early, we don't want Sailor bringing the ball up. We're wanting her to, because she's a scorer, she's a shooter. You got her and Kitts on the sides, and we knew that with them pressing, who got the ball was probably going to have to bring it up. So it really was hard to come down and slow up and getting some kind of offense. But like I said, she'll be better. Like I said, I know she got going late, and we just need her going early, or Bella going. We need 3 or 4 kids every night scoring 10 points. And that'll keep us in about any game we play in. Big game Friday, big district game with Carnes, a 2-point tough loss in the game I thought that you had in the late going over at Carnes back on December the 9th, but that's going to be a big step for you coming up on Friday night on Brown Court. Yeah, it is. Like I said, that's why I want everybody to come out and support us. Please come out and support us, make that place intimidating. Because I think that's the title game. That's the key game in the district. Of course, you got to take care of business everywhere else. Sure. But if you get that one, it gets a little bit of motivation going and getting us in the rhythm. And hopefully, like I said, that should be a big game for them too. So this should be fun. Coach, we'll look forward to having some fun Friday night. How about it? Thank you so much. Homecoming night, Coach. Thank you. Thank you. Jason Kitts. This Lady Cougars falling in a tough one tonight, 56-40. To Oak Ridge. Campbell falls to 8-11 on the season, 2-2 in the district. Oak Ridge now 11-8, 5-0 in the district. Oak Ridge completes the first half of the round robin regular season district schedule with a 5-0 mark. Stay connected. We'll talk individual scoring and more about this game between Campbell and Oak Ridge. Plus, the varsity boys game is next right here on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello, Cougar fans. I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years. Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
At United Cumberland Bank, our number one focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank, generations of trust, neighbors you know. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
Oak Ridge led the Campbell Lady Cougars 12-6 after one quarter of play. 26-15 at halftime after Oak Ridge outscored Campbell 14-9 in the second quarter. Third quarter, 10-9 Oak Ridge. That was 36-24 after three. Then Oak Ridge with 20 points in the fourth quarter to outscore Campbell County and win it 56-40. Campbell County with a dozen points in the final quarter of action. We'll change that. Let's see here. Campbell finished with 16 fourth quarter points. Individually, unofficially in this game, it was Ziana Stewart, 5'7" sophomore, with 27 points to lead her team and the game. A dozen points from Demetria Strickland, 8 from Lindsay Cleveland, 3 from Jenna Johnson, 2 each from Bella Boone and Cannon Green. Oak Ridge had 7 Lady Wildcats see action, 6 getting the scoring column. Kaylee Hickman played and did not score. Campbell's led by Carly Kitts with 15 points, 13 from Emma Brandenburg, who was saddled with fouls much of the night. Sailor Hutchison wound up with 10, a couple of points from Reagan Stanfield, a total of 40. Campbell County had 7 Lady Cougars get into the game tonight, and 4 see scoring. Bella Lester, who fouled out, Reagan Davis, Destiny Ruthford played and did not score for Campbell County. Campbell County 8-11 on the season, 2-2 now in the district. Oak Ridge 5-0 in the district, 11-8 in all games. Oak Ridge has won 8 straight contests. In a moment, we'll talk about the Cougars Oak Ridge game coming up here in just a moment on the WLAF Thor's Tire Shop Sports Network. First, we must name our Collectibles More player of the game. That is the Berg, Emma Brandenburg, 5'10" junior, finishing with 13 points. She was 5 for 5 at the free throw stripe. And Emma Brandenburg, our Collectibles More player of the game from the WLAF Thor's Tire Shop Sports Network.
T-Cat is a Cat fan. T-Cat at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. T-Cat makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars! Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
This is
Wildcat Arena, Prudent Court is where action takes place next between the Campbell Cougars and the homestanding Oak Ridge Wildcats. Oak Ridge, coached by Aaron Green in his 13th season, the former Tennessee Vol. 14-3 are the Cats, 3-1 in the district. Campbell 8-7 in all games, 0-3 in the district, coached by Ernie Clausen. Now in his third season, Brandon Clausen, his assistant coach. Campbell's probable starters, Evan Jones, David Atkins, Adama Sonogo, Gavin Cox, John Long. For Oak Ridge, Grayson Strader, Brendan Scott, Raekwon Watson, Caden Brighthart, and possibly Cooper Williams or Bryson Comer, one of those two. And now we will await the starting lineups.
Welcome back to Gilbert Court at Wildcat Arena. Oak Ridge High School Wildcats play host to the visiting Campbell County Cougars. Starting lineup for Campbell County includes number 2, Devin Jones, number 5, David Atkins, number 11, Adama Sonogo, number 12, Gavin Cox, and number 55, John Long. Cougars are coached by Ernie Clausen and Brandon Clausen. And now, your starting lineup for the Oak Ridge High School Wildcats. Starting at guard, senior, 76'5", weight 190 pounds, number 4, Grayson Strader. Starting at guard, junior, standing 6'1", number 10, Brendan Scott. Starting at guard, sophomore, standing 5'10", 160 pounds, number 11, Raekwon Watson. Starting at guard, the junior, standing 6'0", 165 pounds, number 20, Hayden Brighthart. And starting at center, the sophomore, standing 6'5", 225 pounds, number 35, Cooper Williams.
Oak Ridge coached by Aaron Green, Campbell coached by Ernie Clausen. As there are the starting lineups for you tonight for Oak Ridge and Campbell. To leap is Cooper Williams, 6'5", sophomore, 225, 6'4". And 215, sophomore Gavin Cox to leap for Campbell. We'll change that. It's going to be Grayson Strader to jump. Strader at 6'5" and a guard. Our referee tonight, Chris McDaniel, steps in. He's joined by Jacob Jackson, Tyler Vitito. And now Mr. McDaniel will toss it up, and tap is controlled by Campbell. Jones and the Cougars in all gray, the smoky gray jerseys and trunks, orange numerals for Campbell County on the fronts of the shirts. Oak Ridge man-to-man, inside pass, John Long, fakes, shoots, scores! Long, left side of the glass. So right out of the gate, John Long with a take it to the bank, outside bank, big play for the Cougars. Front court, Oak Ridge, basket to our left, jumper top of the circle, it's good. That's Raekwon Watson. So tit for tat here, full court pressure, Oak Ridge. Cats ahead 3-2. We played 30 seconds. Front court, John Long takes the pass after pressure from Jones. Deep far corner jumper for three. Good by Kevin Cox. We have an old-fashioned shoot 'em up here tonight, 5-3. Campbell bounces into the lead. We've not even played a minute yet. Oak Ridge, basket to our left. With the ball driving through, getting knocked down. Charge is called against Oak Ridge. Big break, Campbell. This is on Caden Breitenharp. Caden Breitenharp, his first foul. We played 54 seconds, 5-3 Campbell. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. Long at the end line, down to our left to toss it in play. Needs some help, better hurry, there's the count. No one came to help out. So Campbell turns it over to Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge with a turnover on the player control foul. Now Campbell returns the favor. And the Cougars with Long on the inbounder. That is Watson. Will toss it in play. Here's Breitharp with the basketball. Free throw line, left hand jumper is good. Breitharp has two. Oak Ridge is not at the game at 5. We played a minute and 5. Now Long gets it in play to Jones in the full court press. Front court, down the far side, Cox tries another tray. It's a long miss. Rebounded by Sonogo. Forces it up, shot blocked out. Saved by Oak Ridge at the end line. Here come the Cats. Front court, down the far side. Scott driving, shooting, missing. Rebound loose, saved by Oak Ridge. Brennan Scott with the board. Ties it back to the hole. Shots no good. Rebound will go out of play on the near sideline. Campbell's basketball. Last touch by the maroon and white clad Oak Ridge Wildcats. Campbell's, Cox and Atkins, Jones, Sonogo, and Long the inbounder against full court pressure. Long will throw it in to Jones. Picked up by Breitharp in the press. Front court to Cox. Near side, Atkins tries the tray. It's good! It's a 2. Campbell, 8. Oak Ridge 5. Timeout, Oak Ridge. 6:18 to play. Campbell County with a big start here tonight. 8-5 over Oak Ridge. As the bucket by David Atkins. Atkins with 2, Cox with 3. 2 from Long for Campbell County. And they may have given that a 3 to David Atkins. I think that's the case. Dr. Jill Browning, 2020 tray. Because one official held out the 2 fingers is what I went by. To the scoreboard, now the scoreboard goes to 7. Okay. Thought I saw that correctly. So for Campbell County, it's the Cougars 7, Oak Ridge 5. John Long got the scoring started on a lay-in, then a big 3 by Cox. And then the bucket by David Atkins. Oak Ridge returns to the floor. Strader, Scott, Watson, Breitharp, and Williams. Campbell's 5. Long, Sonogo, Cox, Atkins, and Jones. Front court, basket to our left, Oak Ridge. Nearly a carry by Strader. Cross-court pass goes to Watson. Inside pass. Here's Cooper Williams. Back up on top. Driving through Watson. Shot no good. Short arm out of play at the end line. Last touch by the smoky-clad Cougars in orange and smoky gray. And now as he faces the basket to our left, Breitharp is on the right side. We'll take the pass or the handoff from official Chris McDaniel. The free throw line is Strader to a trailing Watson. Watson works off the Williams pick. Shots blocked. The pass is blocked by Long. Stolen by Atkins for Campbell. Atkins hands it off to Devin Jones. Jones for Campbell between the circles. Jones down the near side with the dribble. Basket to our right on top of Sonogo. Sonogo one bounce. Now to Atkins near side. Inside pass saved by Long. Long for Campbell in the lane. Turns. And a foul is called. Nope, a jump basketball. Wow, that was a quick whistle. So turnover Oak Ridge. Change that turnover Campbell to Oak Ridge. That was a blink of a whistle on that jump basketball. 7-5, Campbell ahead, 5:28 to play opening quarter. So each team with more than its share of turnovers already. Front court, basket to our left, Oak Ridge. Watson looks for the cutter straighter down to the block, far side, right. And now for Oak Ridge, ball is knocked away and re-saved by Scott, the leading scorer on this team, 17 points per game. And here's Watson on the right side of the lane, throws it back in. It goes all the way across the lane, out of play on the near side. Campbell's basketball. So both teams, maybe some jitters here, some miscues. Campbell a 5-second count. Oak Ridge with a thrown away pass here. Long will toss it to play near side. Back court, Jones takes the pass, gets bumped hard. Hook pass, front court it comes. Off the left hand of Jones to Cox. To Long, free throw line jumper short. Tapped out, saved. Campbell. It's Long after it came off the hands of Atkins. Long on top, Jones. Long three. Count it! Devin Jones buries a tray from the deep top of the circle. And Campbell has his largest lead at 10-5. That's a Dr. Joe Browning 2020 tray. Nate, make no mistake, that was a three. Comparing that to Atkins, that was called a long two a moment ago. Almost a steal by Long for Campbell. Oak Ridge basket to our left, down 10-5. Inside pass comes to Williams, forces up a shot, blocked by Cox. And the foul. Gavin Cox commits the first foul for Campbell tonight. And this will send Cooper Williams, 6'5", 225, sophomore to the stripe. Jersey number 35, basket to our left. 10-5, Campbell. Oak Ridge has not scored in about 2 minutes. Free throw, back iron, the miss. So Williams misses the first of two. And now down low to rebound. Sonogo near side, Long far side along the sides of the free throw lane. Second free throw is good by Williams, and Oak Ridge has his first point in a while. 10-6. Oak Ridge yet to lead. Oak Ridge led 3-2. Front court basket to our right. Campbell 10, Oak Ridge 6. Player control foul against Campbell County. This on John Long. Coach Ernie Clausen arguing with official Chris McDaniel. As he said, Long stood his ground. So John Long picks up his first foul. So Campbell's post players Cox and Long each with a foul. Here we are midway through the first quarter. 10-6. Campbell, Oak Ridge with the basketball. Flashing through Watson, sending the pick out high. Williams driving through is Scott. Shot's good, he's fouled. This on Devin Jones. So Jones for Campbell with his first foul tonight. This will send Scott to the line. Bucket counts. So a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way, but Brennan Scott, a junior, 6'1", 160. Right hands the shot up, and it'll rattle around and fall away. No good. Tipped up, no good. Tip, save, Sonogo. Foul, Oak Ridge. Over the top is the Cats' Strader. Strader's first. Scott with a free throw miss, and it's a two-point game, 10-8 Campbell. Long throws it to midcourt to Jones. Quickly, far side. Atkins steps back for a three. It is a long miss. Sonogo, board back up. Yes! Adama Sonogo with a take it to the bank, outside bank, big play. Two for Sonogo, 12-8 Campbell. Front court basket to our left, Oak Ridge. Here is Brighthart. Throws it to a trailing Watson on the near side, inside on the near block to Williams. Will scoop it to a trailer. That is Brighthart. He missed the shot, but he's fouled on his way to the bucket. And this is against John Long. So, John Long, two fouls already for Campbell. 3:31 to play in the first quarter. So Long with two for Campbell. Anybody else with one or none? 12-8 Campbell. At the line is Caden Brighthart. 6 feet, 165, a junior. Spins the ball, bounces it a couple of times. Tosses up with the left hand, no good. Back iron miss. And we're being told that we need to update our score. Well, hang on here a second. We're 12-8. Okay, the score is 12-8. Not sure where that wrong score is being reported. It's Campbell 12, Oak Ridge now 9. So Brighthart with a second free throw try, that is good. So Brighthart has three. He is 1 for 2 at the free throw stripe. Now Campbell inbounds. That's Sonogo, and Oak Ridge with a push. Just coming in, Marcus Peters just pushed Jones out of play. At the end line down to our left. Okay. All right, I'm not sure what was wrong about that. But, okay. We had it flip-flopped. Front court, Campbell with the basketball. Here is Jones in front court. Jones bounces to Sanogo. Near side, here's Cox. Cox for Campbell, backing in, stopping his dribble. Goes out of play, last touch, Oak Ridge. Okay, trying to work out the score here. I missed a couple of things. One, the substitution. So let's get up to speed on the actual game here. Jones will inbound. He's joined by Lester. Long is out with 2 fouls. Sanogo, Cox, and Atkins. Jones, as he faced the basket to our right, is on the right side. Will throw it in. It goes out of play. Last touch by Campbell. So Campbell and Oak Ridge each with some just unforced errors. One right here. So Elijah McKinney checks in for Campbell. Gavin Cox checks out. So it's McKinney, Lester, Atkins, Jones, and Sanogo for Campbell. And now for Oak Ridge with the basketball. Here's Watson along with Strader, who has the ball now. And in the game is Shamar Green. Here is a 3. Try. Good. This is Watson. Watson has 6. And Oak Ridge knocks the game at 12. Last time we were tied was at 5. Front court, Campbell to Atkins. Throws it down low to McKinney to a trailing Lester. Hands it off to McKinney in the deep near corner. Campbell at the basket to our right. Here's Lester to Jones. And a foul is called on Oak Ridge. This, I think, is on Peters. If so, that is the case. That's his second. He's not played but a handful of seconds. 2:34 to play first quarter. 12-12 our score. As Oak Ridge has in the game Shamar Green, 6'5", 190 sophomore. Inside pass comes to, or inbounds pass comes to Atkins from McKinney. Now back to McKinney. Hands it off to Atkins. Right side of the key. Drives through. He gets knocked down. Foul on Oak Ridge. Atkins up and okay. This foul is tagged on Oak Ridge, Brennan Scott. That's the first on Scott. So Peters with 2 fouls for Oak Ridge. 2 on John Long for Campbell. But I must tell you, the 2 on John Long far more critical than those 2 on Marcus Peters. Sanogo checks out. Gavin Cox checks back in, joining Lester, the inbounder Jones, McKinney, and Davis. I change that Atkins. Jones bounces it low. Cox forces up a shot. Hits the side of the glass. He's fouled. This may be on Strader, and that's the case. That's big. 2 on Strader. So Strader picks up his second foul with 2:23 to play in the opening quarter. And to the line, Gavin Cox, 6'4", 215 sophomore. The collectible a more free throw stripe for 2 shooting violations. First by Cox. Got it. Cox with 4 for Campbell. And now for Oak Ridge, Strader checks out. Coming on for the first time for Oak Ridge is Price Davis. Back to the line, basket to our right. Collected with more free throw stripe. Gavin Cox. Cox shot, back iron miss, rebound Oak Ridge. Pulling it away is Shamar Green. So it's a 13-12 game in favor of Campbell. Oak Ridge has led once by 1 point. Campbell has led by as many as 5. Front court basket to our left. Watson works off the Green pick. Steps back, throws it down low. Green lays it up, got it. A little give and go. Green with 2. A little slip screen play there. And Oak Ridge regains the lead at 14-13. 1:55 to play in the opening quarter. Cox to the midcourt line to McKinney against pressure. McKinney has the ball knocked away on a triple team. At the end line is where the sneakers of Watson touch the stripe. Down to our right, and it turns right back to Campbell. So both teams with some unforced errors here. And Oak Ridge certainly would like to have that back. Jones to toss it in play, near side of the glass. Basket to our right. Rifles it into Cox. Right wing 3, Cox. David Parsley touch. Rebound, Lester back up. No good. Cox battles for the rebound. Is it a jump basketball? It is. It's Campbell's possession. So Cox with the rebound and the tie-up, maintaining possession for Campbell. So now there's a timeout call. 30-second break whistled by Coach Ernie Clausen. It's Campbell trailing Oak Ridge 14-13. John Long opened the scoring. Campbell jumped on top 2-0. Oak Ridge came back with a big 3 to lead 3-2. And then Gavin Cox with the 3 for Campbell to make it a 5-3 game. 5-5 the score with 6:55 to play. So 10 points scored in the first 65 seconds of the game. And then Campbell went ahead 7-5 with David Atkins' jumper. Then a 3 by Devin Jones. 10-5 Campbell. Its largest lead coming at 10-5. then 10-6, 10-8, 12-8, 12-9, then tied at 12, and then 13-12 Campbell, 14-13. So here we are where we are with Oak Ridge and Campbell. So we've had 2 ties and 2 lead changes through almost 7 minutes. Campbell's ball. Atkins will toss it in place. We face the basket to our right. He's on the right side, near side. Looking. Bouncing it into Lester, deep near side. Lester backs in, works up a shot, missed it, but he's fouled. Shooting violation. Big play. Brent Lester. Change that, Will Lester. And this is tagged on Price Davis. Got to give Brent Lester just a little bit of airtime. Will's father. Will up to collect with some more free throws try. First toss, hits the front of the iron, misses away. Will Lester, number 43 in the smoky gray and orange, back to the stripe, down to our right. The white sneakers against that black stripe. Lester flexes the knees, launches the shot, got it. Lester for Campbell County, his first point. 14-14 is the score. Though the point has not been put up on the board yet. Did they wipe that one off? Must have. 14-13, score remains in favor of Oak Ridge. Jumper back the other way. This is Green. Green with 4, Oak Ridge with his largest lead. Now Campbell gets that point put up on the board. Okay. 16-14. Timeout, Devin Jones on the inline. Nobody came to help him out. That's happened 3 times tonight. One resulted in a 5-second count. 16-14 Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge's largest lead here at +2. So the free throw by Will Lester does count. The collectibles and more free throws stripe. For Campbell, Gavin Cox with 4. 3 from Devin Jones. 2 from Adama Sonogo. 2 from David Atkins. A point from Will Lester. 2 from John Long. A total of 16. Change that, a total of 14 for Campbell. 6 for Raekwon Watson. 4 from Shamar Green. 3 from Caden Breitharp. 2 from Brennan Scott. 1 from Cooper Williams. Green's 4 have come off the bench. So Campbell returns to the floor with McKinney, Jones, Cox, Sonogo, and Atkins. Oak Ridge has Davis and Green, Scott, Watson, Breitharp. Almost a steal. Is a steal by Davis. Davis for Oak Ridge. Basket to our left. Comes to Scott. Tries to trade. Deep left corner. No good. Rebound Sonogo for Campbell. Clears to Cox. A head pass goes to McKinney. Over his head on a play at the end line. He goes right back to Oak Ridge. 64 seconds to play in the first quarter. 16-14 Oak Ridge. So Campbell County and Oak Ridge swapping buckets and turnovers. Campbell is led by as many as 5. Oak Ridge is led by as many as 2. Jumper near side for 3. No good. Rebound Campbell. That's McKinney. He traveled. No call. Front court McKinney with the dribble down the near side. There's the trap. Ball goes free to back court. Saved by McKinney. No stolen by Oak Ridge. Front court. Here's Scott driving. Shot is blocked from behind by Atkins. Saved by Watson for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge deep near corner. Breitharp for a 3. Got it. Breitharp hoping for the jumper. Has 6. Breitharp with 6. And it's a 19-14 game. Oak Ridge stretching the lead. Ball knocked out of play in front court. Last touch by Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge with its largest lead of 5, matching Campbell's lead of 10-5 earlier. McKinney will toss it and play far side, front court in front of the Oak Ridge bench. To his left, to his right is standing Aaron Green. Flicks the pass in to Jones. Jones for Campbell, work off the Sonogo pick. Jones, right side of the key, 3. Yes, it rattles home. A Dr. Jill Browning 2020 trade. Jones for Campbell has 6. It's a 19-17 game in favor of Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge with the ball, driving through. Charging is Oak Ridge. Devin Jones with the second charging foul drawn tonight. And this foul is tagged on the Oak Ridge Cats' Raekwon Watson, his first. That's team foul 8 on Oak Ridge. So Campbell in the single bonus. And the shot away at the end of the first quarter, no good. The score at the end of 19-17 Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
We played 1-0 yet's been decided between Campbell and Oak Ridge here on Pruden Court. It's Campbell jumping on top 10-5. Oak Ridge battles back to lead 19-14, so each team with 5-point edges. Here at the end of 19-17, Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. For Campbell County, 6 big points, both threes from Devin Jones, 4 from Gavin Cox. John Long got the scoring started, but he's suffering with 2 fouls right now, 2 points for Long. His second foul came with 3:31 to go in the first quarter. For Oak Ridge, Grayson Strader has started with 2 fouls. His foul came with 2:23 to play in the first quarter. So 2 starters, Strader for Oak Ridge, Long for Campbell on the bench with fouls, 2. David Atkins with 2 points, 2 from Adama Sanogo, 4 from Gavin Cox. Will Lester with a single point for Campbell's total of 17. Oak Ridge 6 apiece from Caden Breitharp, Raekwon Watson, 4 from Shamar Green off the bench, 2 from Brennan Scott, the team's leading scorer, 17 points per game, and a single point from Cooper Williams. It's Campbell's basketball. Change that Oak Ridge's basketball. Oak Ridge has Strader back in the game along with Watson, Breitharp, Cooper, and Scott. Basket to our left, Oak Ridge with the ball. Campbell, man-to-man. Here's Breitharp driving, shooting, missing. Rebound by Williams, powers it back up, no good, and a foul is called. This on perhaps Adama Sanogo, and it is Sonogo's first foul. A shooting violation it is deemed. This will send Cooper Williams 1 for 2 at the stripe to shoot 2 free throws. Campbell has in the basketball game for the first time Jordan Day. Devin Jones is there, Adama Sanogo, Gavin Cox, David Atkins. The free throw line left good by the big man, 6'5", 225 sophomore Cooper Williams. And he has 2 points. Oak Ridge has a 3-point lead, 20-17. Back at the free stripe, 2 dribbles, spins the ball, flexes the knees, launches the shot, good. So 3 from Williams. Those are big. It's a 4-point game. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell County, 21-17. Basket to our right, Campbell. Here's Day between the circles. Picked up by Breitharp, hands it off to Jones. Jones for Campbell. Both teams manning tonight. Cox with a pick for Jones. Jones will work off the top of the circle. Long 3, partially blocked. Going to go out of play at the end line. It should stay with Campbell, but the official says it's Oak Ridge basketball. So Strader tosses into play at the end line down to our right. Campbell hustles back to the man-to-man. Up top, that is Jordan Day awaiting his person he's defending, and that is Watson. Breitharp with the basketball down the near side of the game. Charging foul on Breitharp. The 3rd charging foul drawn by Campbell County. And Breitharp picks up his 2nd foul. So 2 Oak Ridge starters, Breitharp and Strader, each with 2 fouls. 7:17 to play in the first half. Sanogo tries to toss it in play. Williams knocks it away, back out of bounds at the inline down to our left. So Sanogo to work into play again against full court pressure for Oak Ridge. Sanogo needs help, throws it away. Here's Oak Ridge. Strader, left side of the key for 3, good. So turnover into points. Strader, his first points, and Oak Ridge has its largest lead now at 7, 24-17. Front court basket to our right, Campbell. Here is Day. Lead pass Jones, threw it away. Oak Ridge basketball. So the last tie was at 14. Oak Ridge has scored 10 points. Campbell has put up 3. So once Oak Ridge caught Campbell for a second time, changed that a 3rd time, it's made it stand. Front court, Oak Ridge basket to our left. Up top, here's Williams, sets a pick, takes the pass, throws it far side to Scott. Hook pass inside Williams, lays it up, good off the glass over John Long, who checked back in. So Williams has 5, going straight to go after John Long, who has 2 fouls. Front court, Jones loses the basketball at the inline. They say it's last touch by Campbell. Oak Ridge ball, so Campbell, a turnover going into points last trip, and here Oak Ridge has the ball. Sanogo, Long, Jones, Cox and Adkins, a 5 for Campbell. Front court, Strader, right wing for 3. Long miss. Rebound, Jones for Campbell. Snags it away from Breitharp. Jones to front court. Spins. Front court, driving. Forcing up a shot, no good. Rebound, Strader for Oak Ridge. Baseball pass front court, stolen by Adkins for Campbell. He bobbled it on one hand, stole it with both. Driving through, Adkins, a reverse layup. Yes! David Adkins with a take it to the bank, outside bank, big play. Oak Ridge throws it away the other way. Adkins for Campbell with 4, including the steal. And now it is Campbell's basketball, trailing 26-19. So a 9-point lead by Oak Ridge a moment ago, now down to 7. 26-19. Front court, basket to our right. Adkins. And a 5-second call is whistled against Campbell County. As Adkins was driving to the bucket, and they still whistled it on him. 26-19, 5:46 to play. Both teams with far more turnovers than they would like. Campbell stays in the man-to-man. Here's Breitharp. Bounce pass inside Williams. Forces up a shot. Is no good. Rebound raked away by John Long. Long just battled with Williams and took it away. Front court, Campbell. Down by 7. Basket to our right. 5:28 and counting, second quarter on Pruden Court. Ball tapped away from Sonogo. He saves it. Nope, it goes out of play. Stays with Campbell. Luke Browning, who had 13 points in the JV Cougars game, comes on for David Adkins. So Browning working overtime tonight for the orange and blue. Campbell in the smoky gray jerseys, orange numerals. On the near side, deep near corner, down to our right. Cox to toss it in play. Throws it away. Stolen by Scott, front court. Scott stops, jumps, shoots, scores, left side of the lane. Little 8-footer. Scott has 4. His team, Oak Ridge, ahead by 9 again. Against pressure, John Long for Campbell. Gets out from Luke Browning. 28-19. Here's Browning into friendly territory. Hands it off to Jones. In traffic. Jones for Campbell. Driving, pumping, shooting. Shots blocked. He's fouled. The push on Oak Ridge sends Jones to the stripe at the Collectibles Moore free throw line. This against Cooper Williams. His first, team foul 10. The double bonus for Devin Jones at the Collectibles Moore free throw stripe. Basket to our right. Jones for Campbell and his team down by 9. First of 2, got it. A swisher for Devin Jones, who has 7 tonight. His first 6 points came beyond the arc on Dr. Jill Browning 2020 trays. The southpaw, back of the stripe, flexes the knees, launches the shot, got it. Jones with 8. Campbell down by 7, 28-21, 4:54 to play until halftime. Oak Ridge, basket to our left, inside pass, Williams. Working on Cox, forces up a shot, no good, tapped off the iron, saved by Cooper Williams, and it's a foul on Cox. Shooting violation, Cooper Williams has had 4 free throw tries, he's made 3 of them, and steps back to the line. Gavin Cox for Campbell, now with 2 fouls. So it's Long and Cox with 2 fouls apiece. For Oak Ridge, it's Peters and Schrader and Breitharp with 2 apiece. So a couple of dribbles for Williams. First toss, rattles in. Williams has 6. They've all been at the free stripe. Cox checks out. Gavin Owens checks in. Owens with 9 points in the first game tonight. Actually, yes, Gavin Owens' 9-point effort in the Cougar JV's tough loss to Oak Ridge. Second toss, short arms it, but it crawls on over and good. So 7 on the night, 7 for 8 shooting for Cooper Williams. Nice touch for the big man, 30-21. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell County, back at a 9-point difference. Front court basket to our right. Campbell County. Sonogo takes the ball between the circles. Works down the right side of the lane. Will drive all the way through. Lays it up. Spins away. No good. Long put back. Yes! John Long for Campbell. Long with 4. John Long and Campbell down by 7. Another take it to the bank. Big Hartside bank. Big play. Breitharp stops the dribble. Needs help. Jaquez Thomas enters the game for Oak Ridge. Here's Strader. Throwing it down low. Cooper. Shot no good. Blocked by Sonogo. Saved by Campbell. Jones is there to save it. It gets forced to the floor, and the foul is called on Oak Ridge. So the push. This goes on Williams. That's 2 on Williams. So for Campbell County, the Cougars send Devin Jones to the stripe to shoot 2. Owens and Browning Long, Lester, and Jones, the free throw shooter for Campbell. He has 2. The collective more free throw strike. He is 2 for 2 at the stripe tonight. First of 2 here. Rolls away, no good. Jones with 8. The Oak Ridge combination as Green checks in for Williams. It's Green, Strader, Breitharp for Oak Ridge, along with Scott. And let's check that other number. Jaquez Thomas. Devin Jones. David Atkins comes on for Browning for Campbell, joining Owens, Long, Lester, and Jones. Jones' second shot at the collection from a free throw stripe is good. 9 for Jones. Leads all scorers. Front court Oak Ridge. Up by 6. Here's Breitharp. Pulls up, jumps, shoots, scores. Oh, he's a shooter. Right inside the free throw line. Breitharp has 8. 8-point game. Atkins in front court for Campbell. Driving through, shots no good. Rebound by Breitharp for Oak Ridge. The front court stolen by Long, restolen by Breitharp. Scoops it near side. This is Scott to Strader. Left side of the key for 3. Good. Strader had a good look. He has 6. Oak Ridge with its largest lead at 35-24. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge easing it off just a little bit here. Plus 11 Oak Ridge. 3:15 to play. Front court, John Long. Hands it deep far corner. Atkins tries a tray. Missing. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Strader pulls it away. Front court, Oak Ridge. Basket to our left. Here's driving through. Number 4, Strader. No good. Rebound by Green. No good. A foul from behind. This may be on Owens. Shooting violation regardless. And this is against Gavin Owens of Campbell. So Owens' first foul. 35-24. Oak Ridge in the single bonus, but this is a shooting violation. Shamar Green, 6'5", 190 sophomore. Couple of tries. First one on the way. It is a back iron miss. So Green has 4 points off the bench. Since the game was tied at 14, Oak Ridge has scored 21 points. Campbell has scored 10. Campbell led early 10-5. Oak Ridge's largest lead here at 11. Second toss, Green, good. So Green has 5. Oak Ridge now has a lead of 12, 36-24. Basket to our right. Campbell works it into front court. Stolen by Oak Ridge on the pressure. Here is Scott. Left side pass, Breitharp. Shot is blocked from behind. And now volleyed back to Jones after it came off Lester's hand. Driving through Jones. Reverse layup. Yes! Devin Jones with 11. Reverse layup on the right side with the right hand. He's a southpaw. Here's Breitharp with the 3. Long miss. Oak Ridge Green with the board. Fakes. Shoots. He's fouled from behind by David Atkins. Shooting violation for Oak Ridge. So David Atkins commits his first foul. Atkins 4 points in the foul now. And shooting violation for Shamar Green. He was 1 for 2 there just a moment ago. 36-26. Oak Ridge ahead by 10. Free throw, Green, good. So he's found his rhythm there. Luke Browning comes on for Gavin Owens. And now for Oak Ridge. Back to the stripe. Shamar Green has 6 points. Basket to our left. The right-hander shot, no good. Rebound, Long for Campbell. Campbell down by 11, 37-26. Front court, down the near side, John Long will work the baseline. Stops, shoots, shots blocked. Ball goes free, Oak Ridge has it. Long wanted to foul, so did all the Cougar fans. Driving through, here is Oak Ridge. Nice reverse layup by Jaquez Thomas. Thomas has 2, Oak Ridge now by its largest advantage, 13. 39-26. We approach the 2-minute mark of the second quarter on Pruden Court. Jones in front court, basket to our right. Works off the John Long pick. Stops his dribble, needs help. Here's Will Lester. Lester, traffic goes on by. Hands it off to Jones. Jones driving through, layup left side, no good. Rebound, Jones back up, count it. Devin Jones of Baker's does him. Campbell carves it back down to 11, 39-28. Front court, here's a driving shot by Green and good. So Green off the bench has 8. He played a lot in the JV game. Doing double duty here tonight, 41-28 Oak Ridge. Front court basket to our right, Campbell. Jones has it stripped away, stolen by Oak Ridge. Front court, Oak Ridge, Thomas driving through, nearly a travel, lays it up, good. Thomas has 4 timeouts requested. A pause for us, 1:15 to play until halftime. It's Campbell trailing Oak Ridge, 43-28. Your call following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Dulles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Oak Ridge 43, Campbell 28. Oak Ridge has scored 29 points to Campbell's 14 after the game was knotted at 14. Up to that stage, we'd had 3 ties and 3 lead changes. Campbell jumped on top 10-5 for its largest lead, then matched that at 19. Changed that Oak Ridge matched that at 19-14, and it was 19-17 after 1 quarter of play. So here in the second quarter, Oak Ridge has posted 24 points. Campbell has managed 11. And that's where we are, 15-point gap. Oak Ridge in front with its largest lead. Campbell's basketball. Long will inbound to Jones. Oak Ridge has pulled off the pressure. Browning, Lester, and Atkins the 5 for Coach Ernie Clausen. Oak Ridge counters with Peters, who has 2 fouls. Thomas, Green, along with Scott. Inside pass to Long, and a travel is called on John Long. Defenders collapsed around Long, and they called him for extra steps. Price Davis is in the game also for Coach Aaron Green's Oak Ridge Wildcats. Basket to our left, Oak Ridge. Steal by Atkins, behind the back dribble. Atkins, one-on-one, has it knocked away, stolen by Oak Ridge. Scott in front court, shuffles it far side, almost a travel by Peters. Peters to Scott between the circles, 40 seconds. Oak Ridge perhaps holding for the last shot of the quarter or the half. Foul on Will Lester. This for Will Lester is his first. And now Oak Ridge to the line. This is number 0, Jaquez Thomas, who has 4 points off the bench. So a dozen points off the bench for Oak Ridge between Shamar Green and Jaquez Thomas. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Campbell. 33 seconds. 15-point game, Oak Ridge on the top end of the scoreboard. Oak Ridge, man-to-man. Campbell in front court, basket to our right. Jones bounces it between the circles to Lester. 1 dribble, that's it. Hands it off to Jones. Jones fighting defenders to the lane. Lays it up, shots no good. He got it right between the iron and the glass, and it just wasn't enough on it. There wasn't enough on it to get it through. And this foul is tagged on Shamar Green, his first. Devin Jones at the collectibles and more free throw stripe is 3 for 4. He has 13 points to lead all scorers. Jones at the basket to our right for 2. First one in the air, got it. Just a clean swish. 14 for Devin Jones at the collectibles and more free throw stripe. One more try. 15.6 seconds till halftime. 43-29 Oak Ridge. Jones rips the ropes. 15 for Jones. Jones for Campbell. Front court, Oak Ridge up by 13. 43-30. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Here is an all-alone 3 for Oak Ridge. It's a back iron miss. It's an Atkins rebound. We played 2 quarters. Oak Ridge takes a 13-point lead to the locker room. 43-30 over Campbell. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
This is Skeeter with Doyle's Tire Shop. We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name brand tires as my dad Doyle did when he first opened up.
This is Lace to Pearls for Girls in downtown La Follette, and this is Jennifer. We're here to serve. We'd love to be your personal shopper. We have ladies' collection of clothing in here along with little girls' collection. So let us shop for you. Come and see us Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in downtown La Follette.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
At halftime on Prudent Court, it's Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell 43-30. Our partner Don Atherton not able to make it with us tonight, though he says Oak Ridge has scored 23 points off Cougar turnovers. That perhaps, without question, is our difference here tonight, 43-30. In just a moment, we'll talk individual scoring and also recap our quarter-by-quarter scoring here in just a moment, as it is Oak Ridge 43, Campbell 30. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
There are two types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by. BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back BP to Big O's Get and Go and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Hello Cougar fans, I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years.
At halftime, it's Oak Ridge in front of Campbell on the Cats' home court, 43-30. Individually and unofficially for Oak Ridge, 8 points each from Shamar Green off the bench, 8 from starter Caden Brightheart, 7 from Cooper Williams. They've all been at the free stripe. Raquan Watson with 6 for Oak Ridge, 6 from Grayson Strader. He has 2 fouls. Brendan Scott with 4, the team's leading scorer at 17 points per game. And then 4 for Jaquez Thomas off the Wildcat bench. In all, 9 players have seen action for Coach Aaron Green. 7 have gotten into the scoring column. Price Davis, Marcus Peters have yet to score tonight for the Oak Ridge Wildcats. For Campbell, the Cougars, 10 players seeing action, 6 getting into the scoring box. John Long started the scoring with the first 2 tonight, give Campbell an early lead. He has 4 points. The downside, he has 2 fouls. But that's all elementary now as we're set to start the second half. Devin Jones leads all scorers, 15 points, 2 trays, part of that. He's also 5 of 6 at the free stripe, the collectibles more free throw stripe. Elijah McKinney has played, yet to score. Likewise for Luke Browning, Jordan Day, and Gavin Owens. A single point from Will Lester for the Cougars. Adama Sanogo with 2. David Atkins with 4 points for Campbell, a total of 30 points. Here it is 43-30 at halftime. Quarter by quarter, 19-17 Oak Ridge after 1. Campbell led by 5 at 10-5. And Oak Ridge led 19-14 late first quarter. So those two matching their largest leads at 5. Then Oak Ridge built that lead out to 15 at 43-28, its largest margin in a 24-13 quarter, the second quarter in favor of Oak Ridge. Here at intermission, 43-30. The second half of action back in a moment here on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's, 423-562-4928, 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
At United Cumberland Bank, our number one focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust. Neighbors you know. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from a Follette Multiply, and I am here with my brother Brody. CS for PVC pipe. CS for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all of Muncify.
Oak Ridge and Campbell huddling with their respective sidelines. Coaches on the far side across the way from us. Coach Ernie Clausen with his team. And then down across the way, the other way, it's Coach Aaron Green and his Oak Ridge Wildcats. Buzzer barks. We're set to start the ball game in the second half. Oak Ridge starts the same five that began this basketball game. Strader, Scott, Watson, Brightheart, and Williams. Campbell counters with Long, Jones, Cox, Sonogo, and Atkins. So the same 10 that start the second half. Campbell's ball shooting at the basket to our left this second half. Cox inbounds at midcourt on the near sideline to Jones. Front court, Jones. Those at far side. Long didn't see it. Goes off Long out of play. It's been that kind of night. 23 points so far have been posted by Oak Ridge off Campbell miscues. 43-30. Basket to our right, Oak Ridge. With the ball, Watson throws to Scott. Brendan Scott picked up by Atkins. Inside pass, Strader. Forces up a shot. No good. Spins away. Rebound. Sonogo for Campbell ahead. To Atkins, far side. Driving, shooting, putting it up. Just missing it. Tap back and put up. And no good by Adama Sonogo. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Brightheart, front court. Stops, jumps, shoots. 6-footer off the glass. Got it. Brightheart has 10. Oak Ridge has 45. Oak Ridge matching its largest lead for a second time over Campbell. We're almost a minute deep into the second half. Campbell against a man-to-man. Oak Ridge did not start in the press in the second half. Long to Sonogo. Ball high above his head. Throws it near side. Jones, left corner for three. Got it. Devin Jones with 18. That's the Dr. Jill Browning 2023. His third three tonight. Everybody saw that one. 45-33. A three can cure a lot of ills in a hurry. Almost to travel Watson to the top of the circle. The pass comes to Strader. Down the left side of the lane. Fakes, shoots, scores over Cox. Strader has 8. Oak Ridge by 14. Long throws it in. Baseline backcourt to Atkins. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. Long pass ahead to Jones. Jones will bring it across the black midcourt stripe with the right hand dribble down the far side. Basket to our left. They try to trap him. Quick pass inside. Long turnaround jumper, 15-footer. Back iron, no good. Rebound of Sonogo, no good. Gets his own miss, and a travel is called after he's pushed. It'll go back to Oak Ridge. Coach Ernie Clausen says fake, then shoot, and here we go. 47-33 Oak Ridge. With the basketball, Watson down the near side. Right wing he is. On top it comes to Scott. Quickly far side, Brightheart. Brightheart, jumper, good. Left side of the free throw line. That's a 2 for Brightheart. He has 12. And Oak Ridge has its largest advantage, 49-36. Front court, Campbell, basket to our left. John Long, stutter step dribble to Atkins. Left wing, works off the pick by Jones. Atkins down the left side of the lane, forces up a shot, left hand, no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Williams pulls it away. And now whistle sounds. And I did not see a fist. As Jacob Jackson says, this is a technical foul. This on Strader. Change that. David Atkins. Strader's 4. Atkins is 5. I didn't see the thumb held up. Atkins with his second foul tonight. Not quite sure what happened there, as it is Brightheart to shoot the free throws. So Campbell brings on Luke Browning. Free throw is good by Brightheart. He will have a second. Brightheart with a baker's dozen tonight. He's 2 for 3 at the free stripe. His team ahead by 17. Second toss by Brightheart. The basket to our right is good. So 14 for Brightheart. And Oak Ridge has the basketball ahead by 18, 51-33. Oak Ridge striking quickly to start the second half. Steal by Long on the inbounds. Driving, shooting, reversing, scoring. John Long for Campbell. A take it to the bank. Big play by John Long for Campbell. Brought to our Hearthside Bank. Front court basket to our right, Oak Ridge. Up by 16. Here's Williams forcing up a shot. High miss. Rebound, Brightheart back. Left wing, Watson for 3. No good. Tapped out save by Browning for Campbell. So Campbell County ahead. Change it. Campbell County trailing by 16, 51-35. With the ball, the Cougars. Basket to our left. Driving through a running jumper by Cox. No good. Gets his own miss. Back up. Count it. Gavin Cox powered it back home. 51-37. Apparently, something was said to one of the officials is what prompted that technical foul by Atkins and the Cougars. Front court, Oak Ridge. Cooper Williams jumper left side off the glass, good. From a couple of feet out, the first field goal for Cooper Williams. He has 9. Back the other way, John Long hits the deck hard. Change that. That is Cox to hit the deck hard. He's up and okay. And this foul is tagged on Oak Ridge. Cooper Williams, third on Williams. He's the first player into the 3 foul status. 4:39 to play. He's one of the Oak Ridge starters. 53-37. Gavin Cox at the collectibles more free throw stripe. Gavin Cox, the basket to our left. Toss is going to hit the back of the iron, buy some time, and come on through. So Cox, 2 for 3, has 7. And now Jaquez Thomas comes back on for Oak Ridge. Second toss by Cox is good. Cox has 8 at the collectibles and more free throw stripe. That one good. 53-39. Campbell County down by 14. It was once 18. Jumper no good. Oak Ridge rebound. Thomas kicks it out to Strader. Strader will drive the lane. Bounce pass left side. Thomas fakes, shoots, misses. Rebound Campbell. John Long with the rebound. Long down the far side for Campbell to front court. Skips a pass to Sonogo. And did not know that was coming his way. So turnover Campbell County. 4:15 to play in the third quarter. Campbell's combination as Will Lester checks back in, joining Cox, Jones, wiping the bottoms of his sneakers, Browning and Long. Thomas, Breitharp, Strader, Scott, and Williams, the 5 for Coach Aaron Green. Steal by Campbell. That was Lester with the steal. Restyle by Oak Ridge at the end line. It goes out of play down to our left. Campbell's basketball. 4:03 to play, third quarter. Timeout, Oak Ridge. So a pause in the action. 4:03 to play. 53-39. Our next broadcast comes your way on Friday, homecoming night on Brown Court. Campbell hosts the Carnes Beavers. All the homecoming festivities at the end of the Cougars-Beavers game. The live telecast right here on WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network. Next up for Oak Ridge, back here on Prudent Court Friday versus Central. That should be quite a thrilling game. As Oak Ridge comes in 3-1 in the district, Campbell County comes in 0-3. Oak Ridge brings the same 5 to the left of the floor. Scott, Strader, Thomas, Breitharp, and Williams. Campbell still huddling. There's the second buzzer for Campbell County. And now it's Jones, Browning, Long, Lester, and Cox, the combination. As we face the basket to our left, on the left side, Jones will toss it in play, takes the pass, or the handoff from referee Chris McDaniel. Front court, Cougars, basket to our left. Here's Jones working off the Will Lester pick. A long 3, partially blocked, saved by Lester for Campbell. Lester, those football skills there, hanging on that basketball. Lester and Jones on the far side. Jones will work down the middle of the free throw line, gets knocked to the floor. He's calling a timeout, I think. No, jump basketball is called. Jones said, I wanted the timeout first, and Campbell gets the timeout. Possession arrow favoring Oak Ridge, so Jones saves the possession for Campbell County. 53-39, Oak Ridge by 14. Oak Ridge led 19-17 after 1 quarter of play, and then led at halftime 43-30. Oak Ridge with a 24-point second quarter. And then Oak Ridge, of course, through the first 2 quarters, posting 23 points off Campbell turnovers. Devin Jones is tops in the game with 18. 14 from Caden Breitharp, his best for Oak Ridge. Brennan Scott, the Cats' leading scorer, 17 points per game, has managed 4 tonight, but why bother? He has help from Strader with 8, Green off the bench with 8, 4 from Thomas off the bench, 9 from Williams, 7 at the free throw stripe. So Scott's playing his game, but just not getting his points. His team in front of Campbell, Raekwon Watson with 6. Those are from the first half for Watson. Campbell's ball down to our left. Browning will throw it in play on the near side of the glass. Basket to our left at the end line. Browning, Long, Jones, Cox. Lester the 5 for Campbell. Oak Ridge returns with its same 5. Thomas and no Green came in during that break. Pass comes to Cox in the lane. Driving shot is no good. Follow no good. Cox back up. It's going to miss. It's the rebound taken by Oak Ridge. Bodies hit the deck. John Long helping up Green from the floor. Now the other way. Stolen by Luke Browning from Campbell County. To front court to Cox down the near side. Cox stops, jumps, shoots 15-footer. Missing. Rebound Oak Ridge. And Lester battling for the rebound. And a jump basketball is called. Will Lester forcing the matter here. It's Oak Ridge's basketball, but he switches the possession arrow now. They've stubbed up a finger trying to do that. Browning checks out for Campbell. Elijah McKinney re-enters for Campbell County. Joining Lester, Cox, Jones, and Long. Backcourt pressure by John Long for Campbell County. Front court it comes to Breitharp. Breitharp bounce pass low for Green. Lays it up right side. Good. Green 6'5". He plays a little bit bigger than that. 10 for Green off the bench. Front court. Campbell down by 16, 55-39. Just under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Cox lost it. Stolen by Oak Ridge. Strader, front court. Will drive, will stop, will shoot, will miss. Tapped out save by Long for Campbell. In traffic. Front court, he goes to the floor, needs help. It's going to be Lester to help out from Long. So Campbell County's John Long hung that dribble on his hip there for a heartbeat. Nobody saw it. To call it at least. Inside pass for Long, and he's fouled by Strader from behind, I think. So on Strader, foul number 3. That comes with 2:32 to play in the third quarter. So 3 fouls on Strader. He and Williams, starters for Oak Ridge, with 3 fouls. Anybody else with 2, 1, or none? Long in front court for Campbell on the inbounds. Far side with the basketball on that right wing. Here's to Jones. Jones for a 3. Short. Rebounded by Cox. Left wing 3. Cox is short as well. And now Green with the rebound in traffic. Dogged by Jones. Almost a steal by Long. Here's Thomas in front court down the near side for Oak Ridge. Those in far side. Scott for a 3. Yes! Brendan Scott has 7. We talked about how quiet he's been tonight on his scoring. 58-39. Oak Ridge by now 19, its largest lead. We're still third quarter. McKinney for a 3 try, no good. Far side in the deep corner. Oak Ridge with the rebound. Here's Breitharp back the other way, and a whistle sounds. A foul on perhaps Devin Jones. This is not on Jones. This is on Will Lester. That's Lester's second. So it's Oak Ridge 58, Campbell 39. 1:46 to play in the third quarter. The free throw line, Caden Breitharp, who has 14 tonight. The southpaw launches the first of 2. It is rattling away, no good. So Breitharp is 3 for 5 with the stripe. So players come in, players go out. Cox checks out for Campbell. Strader and Scott check out for Oak Ridge. Coming up for Oak Ridge, Peters, along with Price, Davis. Free throw good. Gavin Owens comes on for Campbell. Full court pressure, Oak Ridge. It's 60-39. Change that 59-39. Oak Ridge by 20, its largest advantage. Front court, Lester lays up a shot. Good. Strong move by Lester. He got bumped hard. Didn't face him. 59-41. Lester with 2. Campbell drops back into a man-to-man defense. 85 seconds to play until the end of the third quarter. Davis works on Owens. Throws it across court to Thomas. Campbell stays man-to-man. Deep far side, Peters. Instead, the pass comes to Breitharp. Right side of the key 3. Good. Breitharp with 17 to lead his team. Best in the game, Devin Jones with 18. 62-41. Oak Ridge. Here's Lester with a 3. Good! Deep far corner. Will Lester with 5. A Dr. Jill Browning 2020 trade. 62-44. Campbell County defending. Down by 18. Front court. Deep far corner for 3. Up it's a 2. Long missed. Rebound Lester for Campbell. Campbell can draw closer here as we wind down the third quarter. 62-44 Oak Ridge. Inside pass Long. Long turns, shoots off the glass. Got it. John Long with 8. A take to the bank. Hardside bank. Big play for the Cougars. 62-46. Cougars carving that lead down. That was once 21. 62-46 was once 20. 62-46. 11 seconds. Oak Ridge. Thomas, right side of the key. Basket to our right. 7 seconds to Peters. Far side. Breitharp. 3 seconds. Stops, turns, fades, shoots, partially blocked. Saved by Long. That's the quarter. We played 3. It's Oak Ridge 62, Campbell 46. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thor's Tire Shop Sports Network.
The Nova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougar!
The second quarter is proving to be the difference here so far. Oak Ridge outscored Campbell in the third quarter, 19-16. Campbell trails by 16. It was a 13-point game at half. The 2-point game after one quarter of play. Campbell led 10-5. Then Oak Ridge caught the Cougars at 12, then again at 14. From the 14-14 tie, it's been all Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge has built the lead out to, from there, 15. And then here in the second half, out to a 20-point advantage just moments ago. But the Campbell Cougars still with lots of signs of life, down by 16. Will Lester making some things happen here of late, in particular a lay-in and a big 3. 5 for Lester, 8 for John Long, 8 for Gavin Cox, 18 for Devin Jones, 4 for David Atkins, 2 from Adama Sanogo for the Campbell County Cougars. Oak Ridge is led by Caden Breitharp with 17, 10 from Shamar Green off the bench, 8 from Grayson Strader, 7 from Brendan Scott, 4 from Jaquez Thomas, 6 from Raekwon Watson for the Cats, 9 from Cooper Williams. Front court, basket to our left, Campbell with the ball. Deep near side, here's Cox, makes a move, turning, fading, shooting, scoring, left hand jumper from 6 feet out by Cox. Cox with 10, the Cougars carve it down to 14, 62-48 to start the fourth quarter. Strader, cross-court pass, Scott, dogged by Atkins, who's back in with Sanogo. Driving through, Scott, can't get the shot to go. Rebound by Williams, blocked by Atkins, saved by Oak Ridge. Driving through, shot is good. Here is Watson. His first 2 of the second half, he has 8. Oak Ridge kept it alive. The Cougars made the Cats work for every second of that, every point of that one. 64-48, front court, Devin Jones driving, shooting, scoring down the left side. Jones for Campbell has 20, 64-50. Oak Ridge with the ball, the lead. Basket to our right. Strader, deep near side, Breitharp. Breitharp, free throw line jumper is rattling through, good. Breitharp has the touch. He has 19 to lead his team. Tops is Devin Jones with 20. Long to work and play against full court pressure. In it comes to Jones, 5-second count. Second time that's happened tonight for the Cougars. 66-50. Oak Ridge. As we face the basket to our right on the near side, Watson will toss it in play. He takes the basketball from referee Chris McDaniel. Now his count is on. Bounces it to Strader. Far block left side. Shot no good. Baby hook. Rebound by Williams. And a travel's called. Or is that a player control foul? Change that. Let's see. We get that official call. Player control foul. That's the 4th player control foul by Oak Ridge tonight. 4th foul on Cooper Williams with 6:35 to play. So the big man at 6'5", 225, saddled with 4 fouls. Long to toss it in play. And they're calling Long on a travel at the end line. I've seen the players move all season long on the inbounds after a no points or a no score. And this is the first time I've seen it called against the inbounder this season. In it comes to Williams, hands it off to Watkins. Watson deep near corner. Raekwon Watson, drive to the lane, look away pass. Williams forces up a shot, good. Williams has 11. Oak Ridge has an 18-point advantage, 68-50. Full court pressure. Oak Ridge. Jones in backcourt will bring it across on a pass, but it's tipped and intercepted. The timeout was called maybe before Oak Ridge got the ball. So Coach Aaron Green saying we had the ball. So I think they're going to give the basketball to Oak Ridge. There's referee McDaniel. A little jawing back and forth with Coach Aaron Green. Coach Green and I talked before the game about Kevin O'Neill's antics as a coach and his history of technical fouls. And here Coach Green, certainly emotions run high in ball games. And Coach Green here pleading his case there. But we had some fun talk about Coach Kevin O'Neill, his coach at Tennessee back in the day. 68-50 is the score here. 18-point game. Oak Ridge in front. 6:11 to play in the ball game. But Campbell County not out of it yet. The Cougars have kept taking the fight to Oak Ridge, but the Cougars continue with those SIWs, as my old coach used to call them, self-inflicted wounds. And that's what's hurt Campbell County so much tonight. Cox returns with Atkins, Long, Jones, and Sonogo. Oak Ridge returns with Scott, Strader, Brightheart, along with Williams with 4 fouls, and Watkins. On the near sideline, Cox will toss it in place, so it stays with Campbell. Almost a steal. Is a steal by Oak Ridge. Front court, now the ball is loose on the floor. It is Cox to pick it up for Campbell. Now Oak Ridge, is that a travel? Timeout Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge saves possession here. And now 68-50 is the score. We played a few seconds. Now another timeout. Devin Jones with 20 points for the Cougars. He has scored 32 and 29 in the last 2 games. John Long with 22 and 19 his last 2 games, plus a 19-point, 15 rebound game against Oneida a week ago last night. Campbell County and Oak Ridge battling here in a district contest. This is the 5th district game for Oak Ridge, the 4th for Campbell. Oak Ridge really should be 4-0. Oak Ridge had a 20-point third-quarter lead at West last Tuesday and gave it up. They were playing without Brendan Scott, their leading scorer. That may have been the issue there. But that was the game that T. Higgins attended to visit with his family a bit and catch up with his Oak Ridge team. His niece, of course, Ziana Stewart, plays for the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. But good for T. Higgins to be in town last week. His Cincinnati Bengals play at Buffalo come this weekend in the NFL postseason. Front court, Brightheart, shot no good. Late whistle, a hack on Campbell. Shooting violation. This is on Devin Jones. Jones' second foul tonight. Brightheart is 3 for 5 with the stripe. 19 points to lead his team. Devin Jones with 20 leads his team and the game. Toss, good. 20 points for Caden Brightheart, 6 feet, 165, a junior. This is basically a young Oak Ridge team. Second toss, good. The district champs, the defending champs, a whole different team this year. So Brightheart has 5 of 7 at the stripe. Now he leads all scorers with 21, 70-50. Oak Ridge matching its largest lead. Basket to our left, Jones for Campbell. Bounce it to a moving Sonogo, near side. Cox uncorks a 3, got it. Gavin Cox with the Baker's dozen and a Jill Browning 2020 tray for the doctor. Everybody saw that one. 70-53. Cougars can make up a lot of ground like that. Front court, Oak Ridge. Here's Watson, fadeaway jumper, that's Scott. Rebound, no good. Long board by Campbell's. Jones, front court, he comes. Driving all the way through, lays it up. Right hand, right side, no good. Put back, no good. Saved Oak Ridge on the inline to Watson, who hurries to front court. Watson, look away pass, left side, Strader. Reverse layup, no good. Tip, no good. Saved out there by Oak Ridge. Brightheart, near side. Here's Scott for a 3. Long miss. Rebound, battle, and taken by Long for Campbell. Long in front court. 3-on-3 break. Near side pass, Sonogo. Skip past Jones. Far side for a 3 for the left hand. Front iron miss. Here is Oak Ridge with the rebound. Front court. Scott driving through. Shots no good. Late whistle and the foul as Cox caught him on the face, trying to swat the ball away. Shooting violation for Gavin Cox for Campbell County, his 3rd foul. And this sends Brennan Scott to the line. Scott 0 for 1 at the stripe, has 7 points tonight on a 17-point per game average. His team ahead 70-53, 4:50 to play. First free throw swishing through for Brennan Scott. He has 8. And now for Campbell. Sonogo takes a breather. Will Lester checks in, joining Cox, Long, Jones, Atkins. The stripe to our right. Second toss, good. This is Scott, who has 9. And full court pressure, Oak Ridge up by 19. Long pass down the far side to Long. Long for Campbell, throws the front court to Atkins. Left side of the key for 3. It's good. It's a 2, they say. Atkins has had 2 of those, as long as they can be without being a 3. Both of those have been. 6 for Atkins. Campbell down by 72-55. Front court, free throw line jumper, good. This is Breitharp, who has 23 to lead all scorers. He's made that shot just inside the free stripe about 3 times tonight. 74-55. Jones the other way. Shots blocked. Foul called. Williams. And that's number 5 unofficially on Cooper Williams. This sends Campbell to the line. And now that is 5 on Cooper Williams, who will exit the game. Time remaining, 4:20. Williams finishes with 11. 7 of those came from the free stripe. And Green is his backup, who has 10 off the bench. Devin Jones for Campbell, his team trailing 74-55. Steps to the free stripe on the left end. Has 2 tosses. First one he's short-armed at the Collectibles and More free throw stripe. Jones' first free throw attempt of the second half. Back to the line for number 2 of the smoky gray and orange. Couple of dribbles, flexes the knee, shot. That was short-arm 2. Rebound Will Lester for Campbell County. To Jones. Jones for Campbell, works off the Lester pick down the near side. Skip pass far side, Cox. Cox, a long 3. Back iron miss. Here's the ball loose and a push on Jones. As Green, I'm not so sure that he didn't just fall down himself. But the foul is called on Devin Jones. His third, 4:06 left. Down to our left of the end line. Back court is where Strader will toss it and play to Watson. Oak Ridge 14-3. 3-1 in the district. Won on Friday at Carnes, 67-64. Campbell lost a week ago, triple overtime to Central on Brown Court. Front court, Oak Ridge, basket to our right. Here's Watson, left side of the key. Cross court up top to Scott. Scott nearly traveled. Scott throws it far side. Last touch by a Cougar. Out of play it goes at the end line. The ball stays with Oak Ridge. Basket to our right on the left side. Far side, that's Watson to toss it and play at the end line. His gray sneakers. Oak Ridge, of course, that cardinal red and gray. Inside shot. Green, good, he's fouled. Green has a dozen. This on Will Lester. That's his third. And this sends to the line Shamar Green, who has a dozen. He is doing double duty tonight. He played much of the JV game that won by Oak Ridge earlier. Free throw no good. Rebound by Cox on a leap for Campbell. So Green is 2 for 5 with the stripe. Front court basket to our left. Campbell down by 21. Oak Ridge with his largest lead. Jumper far side. Atkins. It's a missed 3. Rebound by Long. Back up. Good off the glass. John Long for Campbell County. And the Cougars down by 19. And a foul back the other way. John Long saying player control. Now the officials, Tyler Vitito and Jacob Jackson conferring. It's a push on John Long. So for Long, that's his third unofficially. And now 7 fouls on Campbell, 4 on Oak Ridge. They're calling this a 1+1 situation here for Brendan Scott, who's 2 for 3 at the stripe, 9 points beside his name tonight so far. 76-57. Oak Ridge by 19. Free throw good. 20-point game. Oak Ridge's largest lead, 21. Brendan Scott is in double digits tonight. Back at the line. This free toss is good. So 11 for Green. Oak Ridge matching his largest lead at 78-57. Front court, basket to our left. John Long in front court for Campbell. Throws it far side Cox. Cox, inside pass Long. Long gets it stripped away. Wanted a foul called. No whistle. Front court, Oak Ridge. Up by 21. Scott flicks it near side. Watson. Watson drives. Throws it on top. Scott thought about a three. Will drive into the lane. Lays it off. Strader lays it up. Good. Left side good by Strader, who has 10. So Oak Ridge now with 4 players in double digits. Actually 5. Front court shot is missed and the foul is called on Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge getting ready, and Campbell as well, to make a wholesale exchange of players with 2:45 to play. 80-57 Oak Ridge with his largest lead, plus 23. David Atkins at the stripe. Atkins with 6 on the night, all from the field. First or 2 at the collectibles and more free throw stripe. Good. Atkins with 7. And you'll have a second. So Campbell brings on Eli Dorton. That's number 15. Number 15. Number 0, Logan Day. Number 13, Jordan Day. Number 3, Hayden Fields. And Atkins is back to the line to finish up the 2-shot opportunity. 80-58. Atkins for Campbell. Looking for point number 8. Got it. 8 for Atkins at the collectibles more free throw stripe. And then Bubba Miller's son, Bubba Jr., checks in for Campbell, as it is Atkins finishing up. Peters and Thomas for Oak Ridge, along with Green, Davis, and Cameron McCullough. Front court, Oak Ridge basket to our right. Here's Peters up top, McCullough. Free throw line jumper McCullough. Short armed it, rebound by Miller for Campbell. That's Cole Miller, his given name. We call him Bubba Jr., son of David Miller. Front court, former Cougar. Here's Day for Campbell, 80-59. Now the other Day, the twin, to Dorton. Shots good by Dorton, and they're calling a foul. And will they count the bucket? Let's see what the decision is. It's a blocking foul. And they do count the bucket. Eli Dorton for Campbell County, played a lot in the JV game. Oak Ridge 80, Campbell 61. Dorton will try to make a 3-point play. Dorton earlier tonight missed that one. Dorton for Campbell was 6 in the JV game. He has 2 here tonight. 19-point game, 80-61. Front court, basket to our right, Oak Ridge. Peters has it stolen away. Here's Day, ahead to Day. Ball goes free at the end line, and Oak Ridge, they're saying, touched it at the end line when the Thomas fell to the floor. That was Davis falling to the floor. 80-61, 1:51 to play in the ball game. Oak Ridge led at halftime, 43-30. 19-17 after 1. Day tries to throw it inbounds to Day. Can't do it. Stolen by Oak Ridge. Tapped out by Jordan Day. And here is Oak Ridge with the ball front court. Skip pass. Oh, that's a real skip pass to Thomas in the far corner. Basket to our right. Here is Davis, a right wing 3. Got it. Price Davis with the 3. Oak Ridge ahead by 22. Oak Ridge largest lead, 23. 83-61. Fields, front court, basket to our left. Ball goes out of play, last touch by Eli Dorton as it came maybe off his sneaker, out of play on the far sideline. 1:14 to play. Front court, basket to our right, Oak Ridge. Here's Thomas for a right wing 3, long miss. Rebound Fields for Campbell. To Jordan Day. 1 minute even to play, 83-61. Jordan Day near the center court line, picked up by Thomas. Those at far side Fields. Fields with the basketball, needs some help. To a trailing Eli Dorton, far wing. Dorton back to Fields, deep far corner. Bounce pass inside, trying to get to Jordan Day. Can't do it, stolen by Oak Ridge. This is McCullough with the steal. Front court, Peters driving through, putting up a shot. Good. Kind of caught the back of the iron for Peters, his first 2. It fell on in, 85-61 Oak Ridge with his largest advantage here as we wind down under 30 seconds to play on Prudent Court at Wildcat Arena. Jordan Day to a trailing Fields for a 3 try. Far wing, missing, out of play at the end line. It stays or goes to Oak Ridge. So every Cougar suiting up tonight sees action. 85-61, Oak Ridge, 13 seconds. Thomas will just saunter into front court down the far side and will just dribble out this basketball game. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the buzzer barks. Ball game is over. Final score, Oak Ridge 85, Campbell 61. We'll name our collectibles and more player of the game here in just a moment on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show. We'll also visit with Coach Clausen coming up here in just a moment. The final score from Prudent Court, it's Oak Ridge 85, Campbell 61. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thwells Tire Shop Sports Network.
TCAT is a Cat fan. TCAT at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. TCAT makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
It's Oak Ridge winning over Campbell 85-61 here on Prudent Court. Campbell County with a nice start. Coach Ernie Clausen joins us. But, Coach, I think it was the foul troubles that got Campbell out of rhythm after that nice start, 10-5 lead early in this ball game.
I was very pleased how we started the basketball game. Very poised, did everything we had talked about in practice. Pressure didn't bother us. We were doing all the little things correctly in the press offense, getting people in position. But you know as well as I do, pressure lingers and it continues to bother you as the game goes on. And you know, we got in some foul trouble right there, got us a little bit out of rhythm. But, you know, I was pleased with our effort, but, you know, sustainability. And you've got to be able to sustain what you did the first quarter and what you did the first 5-6 minutes against a good basketball team like this, especially on their home floor. But I am proud of our effort. There was no quit in us. We just we missed, you know, second half, got tired, taking some ill-advised shots. I thought we over-penetrated too much right there a lot of times, and we've got to learn to give the ball up and just find open people. When we ran our offense and got it where we wanted it and then found open people, you know, we got great looks, and it's all about knocking them down.
Well, I thought there were probably a lot more unforced errors than you would have liked tonight that certainly led to some opportunities for Oak Ridge.
Oh, absolutely. You know, in a team like that, they're going to play 10, 11 kids, and they're just going to keep running them at you. And, you know, you can't tell a difference between 1 and 11, you know, with their intensity and how they play defense. They're very physical. And they've got some nice, talented kids. I mean, they've got some kids that are talented that can score. You know, we was trying to take the Scott kid out, not help off him. He's a very talented kid. You can't leave him open any at all. But number 20 hurt us tonight on ball screens. Coming off ball screens, we didn't hedge them. We left him wide open several times in the paint. I was disappointed in that. And, you know, and that's things we've got to get better at and do a better job of, and I've got to do a better job of coaching. So
John Long has some foul troubles early. That certainly, I thought, affected his game. Devin Jones finishes with 20. Nice night for Devin Jones tonight. I thought Gavin Cox gave you some good minutes, finishing with 13 points.
Gavin played well. I was very pleased how Gavin played. Made some great passes, saw the floor, made some, you know, pretty good decisions. got the ball inside, made a good move, finished with his left hand. And that's what Gavin's going to do for us. Made some open shots, start the game. He plays with a lot of confidence. I'm pleased to have Gavin, and I know he'll continue to get better. But the biggest thing is tonight, I just felt like the little things is what hurt us is not being able to defend ball screens, letting 20 get into the paint way too much, and being able to pull up and shoot that jumper. It really killed us. We got to do a better job.
Well, you turned the page on Friday, an opportunity with Carnes at home, a chance to get into that win column in the district. Carnes is a team, it seems like maybe you've had their number these last 2 or 3 seasons, maybe not so much on December the 9th, but it's a team that certainly is beatable, and it's going to be on your court on Friday.
Very talented team. Probably the most talented team in the district. Mm-hmm. They really are. You take a kid 6'8", 300 pounds inside. I mean, he's a force to try to stop. You can't stop him one-on-one. Got an outstanding point guard. He does a lot of great things for him. You can't press him. So it's vital that we start the game quick. It's vital that we stay ahead in that ball game and not get ourselves down, because it's almost impossible to press them with a talented point guard like they have. So it's very important that we come out and play well, and we can bounce back. We've done it before, and this group. We knew this was going to be a tough game. We knew that, but we were confident. Kids were confident we'd come over here and play well and win the game. It was a snowball effect, and that's usually what happens when pressure gets to you, and it got us down too much. It's hard to come back against a good team like that.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you taking time. We'll look forward to seeing you on Friday back on friendly territory.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate
Coach.
it.
Thank you. Coach Ernie Clausen and his Cougars, a tough one here tonight, as it is Oak Ridge winning 85-61. Back in a moment, you're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Knowles Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
Go Cougars!
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
Here at Wildcat Arena, it's Oak Ridge winning over Campbell County by a final score of 85-61. The Cats improved to 15-3, 4-1 in the district. Campbell County falls to 0-4 in the district and now 8-8 in all games. For the Oak Ridge Wildcats in the game, Caden Brighthart with 23 points. Also for Oak Ridge, Shamar Green off the bench with 12 points. 11 from Cooper Williams. 7 of those came at the free throw line. 11 from Brendan Scott, averaging 17 points per game. He had 4 points in the first half. 10 from Grayson Strader on the night. So 5 Wildcats get into double digits tonight. Raekwon Watson not far off the pace with 8. 3 points from Price Davis. 4 from Jaquez Thomas off the bench for Oak Ridge as the Cats put up a total of 85 points tonight on Campbell. Campbell's 61 points coming from Devin Jones with 20 of those points. 13 from Gavin Cox, 8 from David Adkins. And, of course, Campbell County with John Long in foul trouble much of the evening. 8 points for number 55. 5 for Will Lester. 2 from Eli Dorton for Campbell County. Adama Sonogo with 2 points as well for the Campbell County Cougars as they fall tonight to Oak Ridge 85-61. Here on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show, time to name our collectibles and more player of the game. That is Gavin Cox. Congratulations, Gavin Cox, our collectibles and more player of the game for Campbell County. Our final scores tonight, Oak Ridge in a closer game than the final score indicates in the JV Cougars game. 64-51, Oak Ridge wins that game. 56-40 is Oak Ridge winning in the girls' game over the Campbell Lady Cougars. Here in the nightcap, 85-61, Oak Ridge winning over Campbell County. Our next broadcast comes your way on Friday. Carnes at home. It's homecoming. We'll start the coverage beginning just before 6 o'clock. Lady Cougars and Carnes in the first game. Carnes and the Cougars in the second game. The JV game begins at 4:30. Homecoming festivities following the Cougars and Beavers game in the nightcap on Friday night. All the live televised coverage right here on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network. For Matthew Moore, Aaron Hopkins, Derek Lee Anderson, also Clayton Carroll, Jim Freeman here saying so long from Wildcat Arena as it is Oak Ridge winning all 3 games tonight over Campbell County on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
This is Jason Kids, head basketball coach of the Lady Cougars.
Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris. This is Lori Johnson.
This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is number 30, former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning. Having trouble seeing the scoreboard? Then it's time to see me, Dr. Jill Browning.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with CNL Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
This is Bailey Ball. I'm back for fall at my supply.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth. Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
Hey, this is Cougar basketball coach Ernie Mac Clausen.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.